¡Dale, güey! ¡Dale, güey!
Te estoy diciendo que no puedo, cabrón.
¡Dale, güey! ¡Mi pinche bot dónde está! ¿Dónde está mi pinche bot? ¡Me está ganando el pendejo! ¡Chingas a tu madre, güey! ¡A tu pinche madre, güey! ¡Chingas a tu madre, güey! ¡Eres un pendejo!
It's just crashing, bro. Like, oh my god. It's like today's stream didn't even fucking count. Like, bro. Just stream for free on God. Oh my god. Like,
It's going to crash soon.
yeah, no shit. You guys love when I lose money, don't you? Like, what is wrong with ETH?
Hey, Anna. Remember you told me I was going to be a nobody and a drug addict? Look at me now. I got a nice car, looking good.
It's such a drag.
I hate my boss.
I worked quintuple overtime with no pay.
Man, y'all still working?
Yeah.
Oh, in this economy, camera? Are you kidding with inflation?
We get it.
Let daddy talk.
Like, y'all still gotta clock in?
Oh, yeah, I'm just counting down the days till we start our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hey, he's doing it with me. No, we already have a contract.
Man, I've been telling y'all to tap into this crypto, man.
The good old digital currency.
Would you let him explain?
Man, I'm talking about I'm making millions.
You can provide me the lifestyle I deserve.
I've been doing crypto since 2019.
2019? What the f*** have I done with my life the past 5 years?
I told y'all should have tapped in back then.
Could have been long-term investors, but we're just low-life imbeciles.
We're letting ourselves down, guys.
I'm saying, like, how would you feel? You never gotta work another day in your life.
I didn't know you were a motivational speaker, Paul.
You spend your time however you want to.
Well, obviously, a majority of our time would go to you.
Yeah, pretty much all of it.
And more money than you ever dreamed of.
Hey, Daddy-O, you know you gotta sell a course, right?
Yeah. Professor Papa.
It ain't too late.
Hey, guys, let's put up our whole life savings into this.
Yes! Great idea.
You know, my favorite type of weed was, cocaine.
Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky, I'm just too lit, somebody say something. A monkey that look like a frog, price look just like a dog's, full of some chads and gods, fudders is mad I bought, word to your mothers, this monkey is doing a lot, take out a hammer, I'm whacking a fudder, just cleaning the face, jumping on Twitter, take over the space, Punky is pumping, increasing the pace, a monkey that look like a frog, paid for my flight to Prague, touchdown, Punky Lamborghini rental in the garage, she's at my Punky, we had a menage, no she not Nikki cause I'm too picky, that's why my portfolio as long as a blog, all about Punky and why that shit rocks, Punky take over the block, watch, Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky, pump it, price, jump it, hop in a new whip, paid for by Punky, I'm just too lit, somebody say something, Punky, on me, funky, monkey, punky.
Don't gamble. Oh yeah, don't gamble money that you can. Man. I mean, unless it's a lock. There's no such thing as a lock. That's the thing. Unless it's a lock. If it's a lock, oh my God, it's a little different.
First stop gambling, alright? You're one spin away from generational wealth. Your daughter's college tuition is one spin away. Put your life savings on black. Remember that. Just go to Vegas, and if you lose, just keep getting loans. Remember this. Just keep spinning, keep gambling, keep gambling. You can't lose. You literally can't lose. You can only quit.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Money when you buy. You don't make money when you sell. Every time the world goes tits up and everything goes fucked up, I smile because days like today are days I've made money. I'm actually cash poor. First time in my life I'm poor. I have like 100 grand for the weekend. That's it. But it's fine. Because I know in the future, Jah will bless me and I might have to buy another 812 super fast. Anyway, point is, if you're watching this and you have any kind of money, don't be a bitch. Scared money doesn't make money. Invest it.
These Nazi blood-sucking anti-American parasites that want to make you and your family slaves know that we are standing up against them and we are red-blooded and we are not slaves and we are not bowing down to them. I'm not bowing down. I'm at the tip of the spear. I get death threats every day. And you know what? I am honored to be who I am. I'm honored to just be an average person that stood up 15 years ago and said, I'm going to defend the Republic. I'm going to defend the family. I'm going to defend the Second Amendment. I'm going to fight against abortion. I'm going to see what happens when I really take action. And we have laid waste to the enemy. If you simply unloose yourselves and become the leaders you are, we will sweep this scum into the gutter. We will defeat the New World Order. We will crush the tyranny. Second hour, straight ahead. Stay with us.
Asset. Well, Bitcoin is the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best. Okay. But take all your money, buy Bitcoin. Then take all your time, figure out how to borrow more money to buy more Bitcoin. Then take all your time and figure out what you can sell to buy Bitcoin. And if you absolutely love the thing that you don't want to sell it, go mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin with it. And if you've got a business that you love because your family works for the business, it's in your family for 37 years, and you can't bear to sell it, mortgage it, finance it, and convert the proceeds into the hardest money on earth. You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened to me. We were nothing. I don't even need your love. But you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
What is going on, you guys? Daddy's back. Ask Me Anything 58. Wife changing money. We're here with the lovely assistant, Kyle.
Yeah.
And our brand new sign. Fuck F. So, if I don't like your question, you can just patent pending. But what's going on, you guys? So yeah, in terms of what's going on with Charlie, something about Cthulhu. No. So basically, we've been working in the background and stuff on the course, and we've been needing to move a couple things around and stuff like that because we are going to be in Miami with Fresh and Fit during their live show and be there pretty much the whole weekend and stuff, and rolling out the next crypto mindset course. So that's what happened to CC and DCC. So I managed to get out of the old like slave labor camp and come here to do a stream for you guys to give you that good crypto knowledge. So now, do I believe crypto is going to go to zero? I got to put my shades on because I think my future is very bright right now. Yes. No, but all jokes aside, it's very unlikely we're going to go down. We're going to go down to like 50, but it would. I mean, obviously, if there's a bad sort of event or something like that, maybe the war, the war goes on. Obviously, stocks and everything are happy right now because we're giving even more money to Ukraine and more money to Israel.
Great.
And $8 billion to Taiwan for a reason. So it is this multi-pronged sort of war that the United States has been waging and stuff like that. But I sort of understand it. I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Super dumb, it's like that famous there's a really cool meme where this guy in a Kentucky hat, shirt off, firing an Uzi, drinking a beer, says, I ain't dying for no goddamn Israel. Yeah. I'm with that. Are you giving me more money because I'm not paying my taxes, Jay Flynn? Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you guys liked all that alluvium I gave away last week. I gave over 8 alluvium, and more than likely I'll be giving away more alluvium pretty soon, just not today, but pretty soon. Yeah, man, I'm gonna be doing little giveaways, little things like that for on the channel and stuff from time to time and stuff like that. Giving crypto away, giving stuff away. It'd be really cool. Interesting. Yeah, the SEC took a major L. Obviously it had nothing to do with Richard Hertz case, but of course, I mean, a lot of these SEC lawyers have been overstepping their bounds and being kind of, not fair to the crypto space. And, they were given the options either to quit or get fired. And they quit basically because, that's a little bit better than getting fired, though they're going to have trouble getting their work. So, I mean, maybe they should have gotten fired and they could have got that, they could have gotten at least that, that unemployment check. Pretty crazy and stuff like that. There's actually a meme going around right now, some chick going around, this is my school, this is my gas station, it's all bombed out and stuff like that. And then the day before that, she's on a yacht with her tits out. She's not wrong, but women be women, I mean, it's hypocrisy all over the sides and stuff like that. But me being a massive shareholder in Raytheon and in Lockheed Martin, I'm pretty happy right now. I'm not saying I profit off of war, but I am a prophet of war. I was told to talk a little slower because some people say that I talk so fast that the camera can't pick up or the mic can't pick up how fast I'm talking, so it sounds like I'm stuttering. But I am talking so fast that the mic just cannot perceive the amount of talking that I'm doing at such a rapid pace. I've had, it's a really sad thing to say, but I've had some students go and get really seasick and stuff because they've attempted to listen to me at 5x speed, and I wouldn't recommend it. It is quite a challenge, I've heard. The real John F. Kennedy knows. It's called passion.
It's a centrifugal force from Miguel's voice.
Yeah. Booming, metro booming over beats. I was thinking about that whole line Kanye West said about I think it was Drake said. He's like, Metro, shut your dumb ass up and go make some drums, motherfucker. He's like, yo, DC, go shut the fuck up, go find some meme coins.
Damn.
I'm not gonna say, you guys, that I once again bought the Pepe bottom, but I once again bought the Pepe bottom on stream. Oh, Ozempic, nothing will make me happy. Pepe's up 40% on the week, huh? Yeah. Along with H-Bar, because apparently that them dare BlackRock said that them dare real assets will be that them dare classified on H-Bar. Now, I'm really shocked that this is H-Bar because H-Bar is basically kind of a piece of shit. Like, it's not that great. There's nothing much going on. At one point, H-Bar was about to airdrop. They were about to do it. All right, so now this was last cycle, so give me some rope here. But like last cycle, I think they had like 5 to 10% of their total supply out, and they were basically going to, okay, we're going to give you guys 80% of our total supply yield farm. This was their plan apparently at the end of 2021, but basically the bull run was basically over, so they decided not to say it anymore. Interesting. Now, Black Label Expat, man, shout out one of the man with the wrenches, wrench with the man with the wrench. A black man with a wrench.
Oh.
A black man that you can't put a label on because he's an expat.
Ooh.
Said tons on a bit of a discount today. And it's a great project. A lot of finagling with that project, obviously. So that project should have came out back in, I don't know, 2020. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4 years later, and now it's out, right? Now, obviously, we've been talking about since 23, but they had for people who don't know, and if you don't know this, big sad. But, oh no, I shouldn't say this. Should I? All right. So there's been like this whole little thing that's saying like I've heard this kind of like whispering around on Twitter and stuff. He's like, don't join Telegram groups because all the alphas in the Discords, all the insider info is in the Telegrams. Oh, fucking funny as hell. Yo, Bonk. He's pushing it.
I'm removing them all, though.
All right. Time his ass out. Jesus Christ.
I got him.
Thanks, Cal. Black Label, where were you, bro?
Oh, now you're there.
Don't spam the chat. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, there is a static noise. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is that?
There's a static noise?
Yeah, I'm not sure what. Let me see. Huh.
Is that better?
No.
Might be your iPhone bugging, bro.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is the audio okay for everybody?
Yeah, there's like a slight static.
Yes, IMX is still a great buy right now. Great buy. You know, I'm nope. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. You got a funny scratchy noise? Slight static. Huh. That's very strange. Rare Kyle L, I guess. Very strange. It might be from your mic, Kyle. Someone's ripping paper. Sounds like crickets. What? Might be in the box. Okay. Well, while Kyle's doing that, I guess I'll meme it up.
Who's that Pokemon? It's
The Saiyan Prince! Vegeta!
Who's that Pokemon?
Hey, it's me, Goku!
I not like what this tweet has to say, but you can't deny the accuracy. This woman had a harem of 10 multi-millionaires. Her game needs to be studied. Some of y'all out here getting fake hair, fake eyelashes, fake nails, Botox, and bag yourself a rich man. This lady landed 10 multi-millionaires, and she probably uses 3-in-1 shampoo. Says again, some of y'all ladies are spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in the salon to bag yourself a rich man. This lady bagged 10 rich men. I don't think she even knows how to contour her makeup. I don't think she's even watched a makeup tutorial. Her game needs to be studied. Lady, this should be your blueprint. Most of y'all are out here buying Skims, following the Kim K blueprint. Where's that landing you? Ghosted, online, complaining about where are the provider men. She had 10 provider men. I don't think she even wears lotion. You need to find out what she did. She must have unlocked some sort of new branch on the sexual trek tree. I don't have no idea what she did, but ladies, if I were you, I'd try to figure out what the special sauce was, because it's powerful.
Winner!
You didn't do that alone. Oh, so big it shows. You were fed not that long ago. Fucking titties, I know, yeah, I know, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I know. Suck them titties on the west side. Suck them titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had. Oh, let me suck them titties right now. From the night turn to dawn, girl. Suck one, maybe two. And damn boy gone. Yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh.
I saw some titties on the left side. Saw some titties on the breast side. Best titties I ever had. Oh. What is going on, you guys? I am back. Static or not, we're on the porch. Talking to that. But so obviously for people who haven't been here, man, it's Ask Me Anything 58. So I will read all super chats. Whatever you super chat in, I shall read. Unless it's literally ridiculous. And if it's really ridiculous, I'll give you the old fuck off sign. As Kyle will demonstrate. We got to give that sound like a fucking some sort of sound or whatever. But it's kind of funny. But staking arsonist. What? Skating arsonist. I just call him arsonist. I know that's not what the word says, but whatever. It's arsonist to me. Staking arsonist, says Miguel's. Racist? No, no, Miguel's going to take us out the hood. Damn right, brother. Damn right. No magic punch today, brothers. I mean, stuff got hectic. So, oh, the audio is good now? Perfect, man. Yeah. Common Kyle W.
Yeah.
Common Kyle W.
You already know.
But, yeah, going on, right? The market's been fluctuating back and forth. But, this is actually something really interesting. So, obviously, one of the most debt-ridden countries on the planet is Greece. And Greece is now releasing 30-year bonds for the first time in, ever, basically. So, they're basically testing the water to see how many of them they actually sell. And it's kind of crazy how the entire EU got burned really badly. And then the EU is like, you know what? Let's run this back one more time. So basically what's happening is that they're going to be using 30-year bonds, and that isn't directly like they're printing money, because basically they're asking to borrow money, but it's money that already exists. But a lot of the time it's other countries that will either be printing money or just trying to get or creating money through banks in order for them to actually be able to buy these bonds from Greece. So they're basically trying to take Greece out of the out of the shitter, right? Because they've been doing real bad. But because of that bad crash, maybe they might be able to rebound. But I mean, I'd have to look into Greece's debt situation, which I would imagine is worse than Auschwitz or whatever the fuck, not great. So H-bar is moving. How high can it go? I mean, decently. I mean, obviously, it's one of the shitters, right? We talked about it during the lows. Obviously, it was on the list in terms of coins. It's not my favorite, if I'm being honest. I don't really like it that much. But hey, ICP as well. It's just really corporate, but it is nice to see some of these coins that supposedly said, hey, we're going to get backing, and they actually do it, because most of these coins do not get that backing. If I go to H-bar, right, here it is. It's up 70% of the day. Not bad. 70% of the day off the news that BlackRock is going to be putting some of their real world assets on there, which is good. But we have to remember the real big one is NASDAQ, S&P 500. When those go on there, that is one of the huge ones right there. But, they're up quite substantially. Let's look in the last 1 month, right? Basically, they're at 11 cents, 8 cents, and basically went up to today of 8. So they basically did a 2x, which is good. In one day, this is pretty crazy. But if they can continue this up, this would be a pretty crazy move and stuff like that. But here's the thing: because these guys live in the normal world, they are sometimes bogged down with the land of, I would say, glass ceilings, which is market cap. Even the market cap doesn't really matter, but for these guys, it does matter because they believe, and because I believe in the Ponzi believes in itself, right? So, I mean, I guess its first real level is because it's gonna and see, can it beat Internet Computer ICP, insane clown posse, right? Probably it's probably gonna pass it pretty soon if it can continue this nice uptrend and people saying like, oh my god, it's the best ecosystem on the planet. Blah, these bullshit fake influencers are gonna be like, HBAR has the craziest ecosystem on the planet. I've been yield farming it the entire time. I've been doing, which is like probably mostly false, I would imagine, because there's been pretty much of a ghost town in there. But there's always a couple of projects here and there. No one beats the juggalos. Can HBAR lead the real world? I mean, if they have BlackRock pushing them, I mean, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. It's kind of like, yeah, Apple decides HBAR is going to be this and this. Then you're like, all right, well, fucking HBAR is on the list now. God damn it. It is what it is. So it's interesting. So, I mean, where I could probably chill out at, let's look. Because if it doubles again in price, if it goes from like that to like, let's say 30 cents, 32 cents and stuff like that, it's already in the 10 trillion zone. $10 billion zone. So yeah, it's probably going to come out right next to Avalanche if it really goes crazy. That's bonker. That'd be a bonker move on it though, but that'd be basically like a 3x essentially, but it's possible. But at some point people are going to take massive profits because they've been holding it for a long time. I mean, let's see in the last year what it's done for me lately. So let's look at the max here. Obviously it hit this giant price point here of like, what's the all time here? 56 cents. Yeah. So basically, during this whole market cycle and stuff like that, the lowest you'd be able to get this for is like 4 cents, effectively. So right now it's on a 4x, which is not bad. That's kind of what AVAX is at right now currently. So this is a coin that's lagged behind quite a while, so it's kind of doing that. So maybe it can catch half a pump, sort of like, because it's not going to do the same level of move that Solana is unless we start actually getting the whole narrative play on it and everything like that. So let me see if I can find something real quick. Give me 1 second. Let's see what Hedera's got on the old there's Hedera. Hedera currently has, if it would load for God. Are you serious? Hold on, let me click it. That's crazy. There we go. It's taking forever to load. Was it DJ? Well, I don't know why like the screen's so blurry today. Holy shit. On this side, yeah. I don't know why the TV looks so blurry. Yeah, pull it up. Oh, remember when the world was going to end 4 days ago? You know, it's at times like these is why I support Raytheon. It's time. So funny. All right, pull the screen up. So obviously, right? Let's see. Let's look in the last. Yeah, this is the total TVL that it's had. Obviously, the spike's basically been since a bunch of money just went over there. You know, this is really like a incredible ecosystem. We got Saucer Swap, Satyr, HBAR Suit, which sounds like a hotel room chain, Da Vinci Graph. You got Hell Swap or Heli Swap, Pangolin, which is on a couple of ones. That's a decent. That'd probably be the safer one and shit. Rugs tomorrow. Tangent, some local hex. You know what you're gonna and Bubble Swap. You know, pretty nice. So, I mean, that's what I'm just saying. There wasn't much going on. And so maybe Pangolin was probably the only decent one and stuff in terms of that's on multi-chains. I guess Satyr is there, but like that's if you're just liquid staking and shit, which is kind of horse shit. But I mean, shout out to anyone who was actually in this ecosystem because, man, there wasn't much going on. Yeah, and it's it's 151 right now in market cap. Let's just say in order to be in this kind of top 10 right here, I'm gonna click over here on like Aptos, right? So we'll see pretty soon. Probably if it doubles or triples in price, it'll probably be right here on the kind of the top 15. Or let me see how many, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17. So right now it's not in the top 20 right now, but this is probably where it's going to chill out on and stuff. Because I mean, if it's in order to beat Pulse Chain, it has to hit like $500 million in terms of locked assets and stuff like that. So we'll have to see that. But this, I mean, obviously it was not doing too hot beforehand because it was 157, and with the giant rise that it did, it almost gained about $50 million in inflows and stuff because of the price rising. And most of it's probably off of not just inflows. That's probably only like $10 million of inflows, $40 million because the price just went up a lot, and then the liquidity pools equilibrized the rest of the ecosystem and stuff like that. But hey, a dub is a dub, not bad. But yeah, man. But let's go on to some other stuff that's going on right now. Let's go look at the old Pepe. Pepe's doing really good today, up another 14%. Chef's kiss. So if I were to look here in market cap, because that's when yeah. So I think I bought somewhere around, I think I bought around here. Not bad. Not the exact low, but I bought it basically like the 2 billion mark, low 2 billion mark. It's now 3.3 billion. You know, I'm not saying that I sell the tops on Pepe and buy the lows, but like, dude, I've done this, like, it's like scary how many times I've done this on stream. Hit it.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Frogs are G's, bro. I've never seen a frog give a fuck, ever. Frogs are G's. He's on the lily pad. Safe.
Eats the flies. Everyone
No. Flies come to him. He doesn't hunt flies.
The gay ones do.
Just chilling. Fly, boom, done. Where the gal them? They come, make new frogs. Safe. Lily pad. Chilling. Big boss. Cicero, Godfather. He's sitting there chilling. A frog is the ultimate masculine role model. He's just sitting there just running his business.
Nah, cause this nigga think he tough. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck, man. None of that pussy ass, nigga. Jumping ass, nigga. You feeling froggy, huh? You feeling froggy, huh, whole ass? Say something else. Say something else about my baby mama back here.
Say something else about my baby mama, you guys. Say one more thing. You know, the gay ones do. So yeah, so basically they're now I think someone said in earlier today. I was going to mention this, but someone likes to say Daniel Castello come to the front of the class. Not Castello, Carrillo. Nah, Marcialago. Daniel Marcialago, please come to the front of the class. Coinbase listing Pepe perpetuals. What's that? Well, basically, Pepe is looking like it's getting the hand on the shoulder, the little tap. Basically, they're inside the club, right? I mean, we've said this already. Dog with Hat and Pepe and Floki are really like basically the ones are like, these are okay to shill to normies. So it is what it is, basically, right? So I'm pretty sure Pepe, if it hasn't been listed already, it's probably gonna get listed on Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, everywhere else that's popping and stuff like, because this is a safe meme for people to buy. So I'm not gonna say I told you guys from the beginning, but like, it's been a very profitable little frog. I might have to put the rollie on. It's been a very profitable little frog. Now, in terms of the DCAs, I did the 10 Ethereum DCA there at the 2. It started going up, and I put a little bit more, but I was only able to put in, 15 Ethereum total, which I was trying to put 30 originally, so you know, a little sad about that and stuff like that. We'll have to see if I get another opportunity to put some down and stuff. I'm not going to chase, but you know, yeah, 10 billions. But more than likely, I think the next local for it's probably going to be like 6.9 billion. Miguel, why 6.9 billion on Pepe? Because 69. That cannot be the fundamental reason why. Fundamentally speaking, I pull the conch. Yes. So yeah, pretty substantial. You know, pretty substantial. What? That'd be so funny. If it says yes one time, I'll do it.
No.
There you go. There you go. No. I'm telling you guys. The evil. Now, yeah, Kosh and stuff. Everyone, man, that coin has been shielded. Every person I know that bought that coin got so fucked on that coin. I'm glad it's finally doing well, finally. But Jesus, man, I know some guys that were like validating, had everything, like owned crazy percentages of that place, and there's nothing but a money sink and just straight L, man, for a long time now. And they've been holding since like 21. So I'm glad that like they're in, you know, they're doing they're getting some pump now, which is good. So, yeah. Would Coinbase ever put dick with butt on an exchange? If it was, if it wasn't on, it's possible. I've actually thought about that as a game theory thing that like we actually might, like the first coin to get listed on Coinbase or on a major exchange might literally not be Pulse Chain. It might be some coin on Pulse Chain, which would be always hilarious. But yeah, memes are fundamentals. Memes are fun. But I mean, there's that classic thing is like, why invest into a meme? If the meme doesn't make you laugh, why put your money in it? Which I understand that, you know, it is what it is. Dick with butts and stuff doing really well today as well on the Pulse Chain ecosystem side. It's having a nice little run. 9-inch BBC, bought the bottom, had the founder here, you know, in the LP pools, holding a lot of BBC, pause, no Diddy. What was it like? Damn, I'm not this old, but like it was before pause. It was like when no homo.
Yeah, it was no homo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was no homo.
What did people say before that?
Shit, I don't know.
I know some of you guys are like ancient in here, man. Like, you know, give me some sauce, man. I'm a younger millennial, right?
Some of you guys are like at least 25.
Some of you guys, right? But like, I mean, cock in you, right? That's a great one on in AVAX. Yeah, see, that's why you invest. And you're gonna like, this is like even though like in history, like you know how during when you're living through history, you call it something else. When you look in retrospect, you call it something else, right? Like we are living through history right now, and this is the ETF cycle. But so far during this portion of the bull run, what has it been? It's been the meme coin cycle. But so during the first part of this run, right, we bought the Bitcoin Ethereum lows. Me and Charlie, we the crypto mindset course. We did the mega course. First time we've ever fused two courses together. You know, fusion, both me and Charlie fuse, right? We had 300 and some change soldiers in there. We bought the bottoms. We bought $15,000 Bitcoin. We bought sub $1,000 Ethereum, and we bought a plethora of everything else. And during that time, not everything was at its all-time low yet. So we almost had a course, almost two courses where a lot of coins hadn't even hit their bottoms yet, and we were buying the best stuff at the best prices because we're the best people in this crypto space teaching you the shit. The FAs and the TAs. And TA just isn't stunned for tits and ass. That stands for technical analysis. Now, yeah, dick with butt, 9-inch megacycle, the little boozy Bert. That's a funny name. But I'm going to be in the Lowest Stakes movie, which is hilarious because I turned in my thing. So the Lowest Stakes movie, I've sent them my reel and stuff a while ago. So that should be coming out pretty soon. So it's they're probably going to use what I say and make me look bad or good. I don't know. It'd be funny. I called a Hexy Bastard a cunt in there. So hopefully that I'm pretty sure that's going to make it in the movie. How would you describe Hexy Bastard? A proper cunt. That's how I would describe him. A proper cunt. But Cock in You is a great one. That's a good one. That's the only one worth investing in, the AVAX base. That's the sad shit about AVAX is I really like AVAX. Like AVAX is because they had that little hiccup. Like, you know, they were basically running flawless more or less. I think they had like a little bug in the beginning of their chain, but like it's kind of like the Bitcoin one that's brushed under the rug, and only Richard Hart brings it up. So you start bringing it up, bro. Said Bitcoiners. But what's wrong, Kyle? What are you doing?
Because I'm gonna switch your stuff afterwards.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, sure. But we had a lot of hoes in this establishment over the last couple days. So forgive me. We had high heel stepping on cords. We had yeah. You took my mic off?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Just plug that one in.
Plug that one in? All right.
I'm gonna switch them up top right now.
Cool. I'll do it in a minute. Well, I gotta connect this cable real quick. So I guess I'll just play something funny for you guys. I don't know.
And when I was like 12, 13, I was banging some of that black pussy. Because it's all pink in the middle. There you go.
What about Indian?
Damn right. Yeah, good stuff. I never banged an Indian. But you just bend over right here. I'll fuck
Hey, you keep telling me how cute I am, this shit might go down.
I ain't into dudes, I'll be honest with you. But you do have pretty eyes.
Can't catch me. I'm the fastest thing alive. I was thinking about why so many in the radical left participate in speed running. Huh? The reason is the left's lack of work ethic. What? Go fast rather than do it right. And in a Petersonian sense... Petersonian? To elevate alternative sexual archetypes in the marketplace. Fastest hedgehog. Shadow, what the fuck are you talking about? You're a beta male, Sonic.
I live in a town where there's like no emo girls and no scene girls, and it sucks. There's all these basic bitches who listen to Taylor Swift. Ew, Taylor Swift's disgusting. I'm just really pissed.
You know, speaking of Taylor Swift, here's the meme moment. Speaking of Taylor Swift, have you seen that horrible fucking like demon dance she's doing in her music video? Like I'm glad to say I've never listened to an entire Taylor Swift album. Unless she's my client, and then I really like her music. No, all jokes aside. So she's probably a really cool person in person. But like she straight up was doing some sort of monkey demon dance, and I could not escape it anywhere I went on Twitter and stuff. Now, you know how my brain gets on like when I like right I've been getting decent sleep and stuff like that, so you notice that like I'm not like off the handle too much, but sometimes when I'm just very sleep deprived, I get into this tinfoil hat method and stuff like, you know, they're probably coming after Jay-Z next pretty soon. You know. Yeah. There's no way that Jay-Z don't have something with the diddler. There's no way.
Has to be something.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. And then Taylor Swift's making too much money for people and stuff right for now. So like, but they'll tear her down eventually. Pretty crazy. No Static, beautiful.
Boom. Solid.
Yeah. And be sure to leave your guys your super chats right now. You guys, I'm going to be reading super chats pretty soon as well. But so anyway, just to go back, I mean, I'll get off this whole Taylor Swift shit because it's hilarious. But it's really bad, bros. I mean, like, I bet you I could find it if I really wanted to show you guys. I have to show with no audio, but man. See, Taylor. Oh, it's fucking horrible. Where's this shitty ass dance? Bro, you're gonna see it and be like, what? Oh my god. Okay, here it is. Jeez, dude, this is bad. If you have small children, close your eyes, please. Yeah, the whole industry is satanic. Look at this shit.
The fuck?
Oh, fuck. Bruh. What the fuck was this shit right here? She straight up turned into Lord of the Rings, bro. Schmeagol.
Punk promotion.
Christ is king.
Yes,
That's right.
sir.
Holy shit. Who do you think did it better? Oh, gold. You know what they say, man. You know, he who controls the pumpkin spice controls the white women.
Yes, sir.
That's right. ASI to $30, maybe. I'm a hodler. Very possible, actually. Very possible. ASI. Apparently they haven't tokenized yet. I guess it's still under fetch, I guess, for now. I know it passed right now and stuff like that. So it's at $2.40 right now. Yeah, I mean, why not? Why not? I mean, obviously I'll wait until like the ticker symbol is updated and everything, all the conversions done, all the drama and stuff like that. But like $30 isn't like, it is pretty high in market cap already. If we just look at Fetch's total market cap right now, it's like 2.5 billion. We look at Oceans, I think it's like almost $1 billion. We look at Singularity Net, it's like at $1 billion and stuff. So it's like, it's possible, but we need a late stage capital. No, Junior, we need everything to Ponzi up higher and higher and higher.
You're reading that too, right? Not my proudest pap.
Milton B. Boy, is H-bar a good investment? Well, right now, if we're just looking at it, right, off its bottom, it's all-time bottom for this cycle. So cycle low, that means in the last year and a half, 2 years, was 4.1 cents for it. Let's just call it 4 cents flat. So right now it's sitting at 16 cents. You're buying it 4x off the bottom. There's a lot of the top coins right now. If I, oh my God, I'm not sharing my screen anymore.
Yeah, you're not. Common DCCO.
Uncommon DCCL. But you know, it's like Solana, right? $9. It's up 15x, 15.6x from the bottom, maybe 16x, right? Dogecoin. I think it's local low is 6 cents. So this might only be a 3x off its bottom. So this is Doge is a good buy. Avalanche all-time low at $9. Actually, let me double check that. I might be off. I'm having memory loss here with the $9. You see, damn, off the dome. Off the dome and stuff like that. So yeah, it's at $38. So it's out of 3x and stuff like that. So yeah, you're not buying H-bar at a horrible price because this shit hasn't pumped at all, really. If I'm being honest. Like, sure, today, do I like to buy green candles? No. It's up 80% on the day. So you could you could DCA a tiny bit today if you like, and if it drops down, that'd be better because fuck buying green candles. Invest in Crow. That's also another great idea.
Yeah.
But like, if we look at it, right, it was basically ranging between 6 cents to 10 cents. So like, it finally was doing a little something, but it was chopping around, came back down here for a long time. Basically, you could have bought this at 8 cents. So it's even off its local high right here, right, 13 cents. It's barely 3 cents above its like local all-time high. So, and that, just for people who don't know, because I got this question DM'd to me on Instagram and on Twitter, actually, believe it or not. What's local? So what we mean by that, or at least because a lot of people have different, I guess, definitions of it, but the way I use it is basically this cycle. So, and what would classify the cycle is like once a coin has hit its bottom, and we, you know, if Bitcoin, like wherever Bitcoin's hit its bottom and is going up from there, that's kind of like the beginning of the next cycle for how I classify it and stuff. Now, when I'm looking at prices, when the DCA and everything like that. So, in terms of where Bitcoin and Ethereum bottomed out of, they bottomed out in November, December of 2022, right? Now, they still were like, you know, going up and down and stuff like that, but they were more or less, we were going up in 23. Didn't feel like it because most altcoins were bleeding severely still and hadn't hit their bottoms. So basically we count kind of like 2023 onwards. So if you look there in the chart, that's where you see where like what's the best price the coins hit, or what is the lowest price the coins hit. So that's basically how we can kind of like, all right, we look at 2023 onwards, what has the coin done? And that's why, like, when I go on stream, sometimes I say, what have you done for me lately? Jack shit. Or like, oh wow, a lot. Like right now, the best L1 performer so far in terms of majors would be like Solana, right? But there's some coins where like what's the name of that dumb coin? CAS, right? You call me dumb, Miguel? Hey, baby, sorry, CAS, but I'm just showing off for the guys. You're like really special. Fuck shit to get into people's the gaslighting. And I know dudes that talk to chicks like that. It's fucking bad. It's horrible. Oh man, Xavier Wood. But this was a high flyer, and everyone and their mom wouldn't shut the fuck up about this coin. Would not. The hottest bitch in the game, Rockefeller chain, because this coin started at a lot of zeros and ended up here. But since it kind of reached this kind of first peak here, it's been kind of going back and forth, up and down, right? Up and down to the pole. But it's basically been kind of just stuck at like the 9 to 12 cent mark for a while now. So Caspa, everyone's kind of forgotten about Caspa. This is when you actually will get a bag now. Would it have been nice to buy it over here? Yeah, we were talking about Caspa over here, but if I'm being honest, I think we only talked about it from like here-ish, if I'm being honest. But down here, this is what you have to notice that how many at a penny, right? Let's just say where's a penny at, right? So if the market cap is I'll just round it out and say $3 billion. If it's 3 billion as an example, right? And I were to divide that by 12, it basically did it would be 250x lower in market cap at least. So wait, I think I did that math wrong. Wow.
250.
My bad, you guys. I mean, hey, it's been a long week. Me and Charlie have been working a lot, you guys. I'm sorry.
Miguel's running on minimum caffeine right now.
Yeah, it's not great. So basically, it'd be basically at a penny, this coin would have been 250 million mark. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. God damn. God damn. God damn. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Jesus Christ. Padre, Hijo, Espíritu Santo, Amen, Jesucristo Cristo. But Caspa would have been at a penny. We're talking about $250 million market cap, and then if we keep going from there, half a cent to even lower and lower and lower. This was a $50 million meme coin basically that just ran up to this point, which is pretty awesome. Yo, respect God and Jesus, dog. I am.
I'm a Catholic.
How do I buy Caspa in California? Well, there are many ways.
It's on Mexi.
Probably Mexi, yeah. VPN, Mexi. KuCoin, I wouldn't really try unless you. Oh, he's in California.
Yeah, California.
Yeah, probably Mexi. Because sometimes people do that CA for
Canada. Yeah, so who knows?
Okay, if I'm being real, okay. I know this is a little off topic, but it's kind of on topic. Okay. Now I hear people say all the time, respect, Jesus and respect this and stuff. But when Muslims are talking crazy, I hear a lot of Christians kind of shut the fuck up, especially on social media. I'm not calling you out or anybody else, but
Yep.
I think, I'm not saying a crusade. But since the second crusade and the L's we've taken on the third crusade and the second crusade, were we riding high on the first crusade? Yes, we did. Doing pretty good on the first crusade. Didn't hold it for long, but
crusade, let's go. Jesus.
It is. No, I'm not saying because if I'm being I don't think Muslims would handle it if we were cunts like Muslims were.
Oh yeah, it'd be a full battle.
I know this is out of pocket because I have no disrespect for Muslims, but I'm just saying in just how Muslim people sometimes be acting and shit on social media versus Christians. We have the whole turning the other cheek. don't think they like it. I'm just saying.
They can't handle the same amount of heat they throw.
Yeah, like I'm just not saying because it ain't nice.
See, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Yeah, we don't need to talk crazy. Yeah, but
that's true right there. I mean, you could even see when people actually battle the Quran
Correct.
and actual, with the Bible, they actually go off on each
but
other.
we have softened a little bit. We've
Very
softened a
much.
little. Like no, there is a line. Like that we need bullying back, right? Like I think Myron says this a lot, but there's like a point. Like there is a point where like se pasan de verga, también. Like it's this weird shit where like you give an inch, they take a mile. Like it is like, yeah, bro, you're fat, man. Start losing weight, man. Get in the gym, fatty. Like, come on, bro, stop being such a fat bitch. Look at those tits, right? Works, but then there's always a cunt, both in the Muslim side and the Christian. There's just cunts on this whole planet, right? I mean, I have a whole granny song about like cunts, man. Like literally.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's helm. A box St. Cherry, have another sherry. Try not to be a cunt, try not to be a cunt. Look, there's the reindeer, I'm sleighing up to Lapland. Try not to be a cunt. C-U-N-T, cunt.
Bars. It's Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays, sir. If I was president, I'd say Merry Christmas, or I'd troll and say Happy Kwanzaa. Oh my god, dude, hilarious. But like, I mean, like I will say, like, yeah, Christians are charming soft.
Yeah, very much.
We've gotten like that. It really has. And two, like, let's be for real, man. We got a lot of sex. Like I know there's like obviously if I really look on binoculars and stuff like that and look into the Muslim religion, I know there's like Sunni Shiites and there's like probably some other one, and there's like this one weird religion where like they actually like it's a dying off religion, but it's a really cool religion where like they basically they, how do I say this in the correct way? Because it's actually really cool. They basically worship fire, earth, and water, the elements. And I think it's in Iraq somewhere, or in Afghanistan, northern parts of Afghanistan. It's a certain part of that country and stuff where they like it's a very small religion and stuff like that now, but it's they basically like they allow their people, like when they die, they put their bodies out there and let the crows eat them out and like just back to it's fucking crazy, man. Pretty insane religion and stuff like that. But like we have so many sects and stuff like that, and then like I mean. And the crazy part is that like, I mean, if we're looking at the tech tree, right? If we're looking at, I mean, if we're talking about the religious tech tree, like if we're talking about Christianity and God and stuff like Muslims and Christians and Catholics and Jewish people, like all of it is in that tech tree. And then we have like Buddhists, which is its own tech tree.
Mm-hmm.
Like
then Hinduism
and stuff like that, which is like in Rasta. No, I don't know about Rastafari well. Charlie's practicing, but like, but yeah, and it is what it is, and and like, and this I'm gonna put a pin in this conversation right here. I'm gonna stop right here on this part and continue on this other part where like, this is another thing too that people like this is kind of the mental masturbation people kind of do all the time as well when it comes to I would say talking about, how do I say without saying like an asshole? I should be an asshole, huh? What's going on? XLM, they're doing bad because basically they invested in they put all their money in investing into Ukraine, and the Ukraine got invaded by Russia. They were going to be the central bank digital currency for Ukraine, and then Putin said, not on my XRP bag, you don't. And then he came in. If you really want to know the real reason why Putin invaded, the final straw, literally, I think it was like 2 weeks before Russia invaded Ukraine. Ukraine signed a deal with XLM in order for them. This is real, by the way, not fake, real trap shit. Real shit right here. They had signed a deal. XLM was going to be the central bank digital currency of the Ukraine, and then this is where they're going to start jumping off from all the other kind of like ex-Soviet bloc countries, and then Putin was like, I have been investing in XRP since 2012, and I'm not going to let this happen. And so, like, Putin, not on my watch. And Putin came in strong and stuff like that. And like Brad Garlinghouse is really the bad guy of this whole story, if we're just being real honest. Because like, if you really want to put the tinfoil hat on, if you really want to put the fucking, you want to really put the fucking glasses on and stuff like that, like, legitimately, like, Brad Garlinghouse may have started the Ukraine war. I'll let that stew in you guys for a second. Oh, fuck, man. I love it. Oh. Dude, you know, I really be laughing at some of my own jokes sometimes. It's just kind of funny. But I'm being half kind of true there. Because bro, you don't like I don't know if you guys knew this recently, but the God Emperor. I don't like call him God Emperor because that's like a title I'd want. But like I would say like the religious leader or whatever of North Korea, you know, Rocket Man Kim Jong-un, right? Is he like traveled to the, like basically Russia needs help and stuff like that. So Russia's now doing like weapons deals and stuff with North Korea, and basically they're if I remember, North Korea's top weapons guy came with Kim in order to get plans from Russia, because basically Russia can't manufacture everything they need, so they're going to start using North Korean factories. The slave labor camp stocks are going bananas. I'm not saying invest in it, but Jesus, money's being made right now. Yeah, but basically, yeah, they're going to start manufacturing things and start construction of a railway and stuff to North Korea, another railway and stuff to North Korea to Russia and stuff like that. Kind of crazy little things happening right now, because China's kind of being a little bitch made right now, because like they are sending supplies to Russia, but at the same time they're also like they're getting a lot of pressure and stuff from that side and stuff with their whole front and stuff, because they're not doing very well as a country themselves. Cancel DCC.
Never.
Yeah. I mean, Brad's all a part of the W. Like, what do you think I don't like Chainlink? Like, pull the charts, Kyle. Like, now, do I want Chainlink to rug? No, because people will lose money. But what has Chainlink done for me lately? I pulled up Gala. Even the universe is leading me towards Gala. That is crazy. You guys saw that. I typed in link and it went straight to Gala. Crazy. It's $15, right? Let's look at last year. What have you done for me lately, bitch? Right? So you see how we said the whole 22 thing dropped, right? That's a bear market, so that's okay. It's okay. Dropped. Everything else dropped. That's fine, right? Within a curve, right? Let's go 23, right? So January 23, $6, $5, $5. This is called $5 low. So it's on a 3x. Now, that's not terrible and stuff like that, right? It's done. It's not terrible, not exciting. It's just kind of done that sort of thing. But like, you could have got these gains off of just about any other coin with the ability, with the kind of the upside that there's actually stuff going on in the ecosystem. But this token's pretty notorious for dumping on people's heads and stuff without telling people. I mean, I've done a whole historical kind of like backdrop to what happened on this, but basically just give you a quick summary. Founder let coin pump in 2020. Founder dumped coins all at 21 without telling people. People found out, people mad. Then he said, hey, we're done dumping. 2 weeks after people found out. Don't worry, we opened offices all over the world. We have plenty of money now. Coin do bad after. Basically what happened. I can't I've used a lot of my left brain to say that right there. That was a good 80 IQ version of what happened with Chainlink. But coin did good 2020. I thought I'd do good, so put more money into Chainlink at 2021. Other guys got richer than me. Girlfriend lost. Not happy. So that's kind of the history of Chainlink, basically, is what happened. Not do with Matic. Oh, I could do with that, but just how racist you want it to be. From a scale of 1 for Halak Bakbar, how much? Fuck, man. I need to chill, bro. There's a reason I'm shadow banned, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I'm so excited for the next crypto mindset course, you guys. If you guys, I've got the crypto light. So if you guys don't know already, we are going to be going live with crypto mindset in, I think, 3 days.
Oh shit! This
1, 2,
Friday,
3
right?
days, you guys. 3 days, and we're going to go a big media run and stuff like that. So sign up to the crypto mindset course right now. /access. It's right there, pinned in the top chat right now. And for people who are too lazy to click the pin message, I shall leave it to you here. Now, if you're already in the Citadel, you will get your own link and stuff like that. Don't worry, man. We'll make sure it's available at midnight on the 26th. CMC lock-in. But leave your best email address right there, you guys. We will be launching the course very, very soon. For people that are in the Citadel, you will be receiving an email with your discount code. You can choose to use it or not. Some people decide, you know what, I'm going to save it for another course because I want to make sure I'm in that quarter 3 course or that quarter 4 course. Or they stack up. I mean, they once you use it, it restarts, but you can save it up. And then people have been using, I mean, there's guys on this, there's like, I think there was like 7 or 8 people who saved up their Citadel link, paid in crypto, and literally bought the course for like $150. Sheesh. Crazy. So not bad. Yeah. President one day, 33 life path. That's right.
Also, they were asking how much is the course, and
the course is $8.99. That's correct.
$9.98.
$9.98. And you basically, cool thing you do if you're already in crypto right now, if you pay in crypto, you get 15% off the course. So basically you got about $150 off the course, which is really cool. So it comes out to like 800 and some change, low 800s. And it's really cool, man. We're gonna be doing a lot of classes. It's roughly going to be almost 3 weeks of classes and stuff like that. We're looking at over 16 webinars, live in-person webinars, flash webinars. We have a lot of guests that are coming in. We got token founders. We got, I mean, I'll go into the whole spiel at some point, but man, it's a lot of stuff. We've been working on it really hard, updated a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's really, really cool, man. We might just have Karen Warwick back.
Oh shit.
Daddy Rugwick?
Oh.
That's right. I swear to you guys, I was like, what's up, what's up, Kieran? What's up, G? What's going on? Hey, man, I got you I literally had a pack of Newports on me.
And Lil Boosie Burt. Yes, all the webinars are recorded. It takes about 24 hours for them to get posted. So, boom, you miss either the one that does in the morning or the afternoon. You can make it to both.
That's exactly right. So all the webinars, because I had some people, we have some people in the military that are taking the course, and yes, all the webinars are pre-recorded, or are not pre-recorded, are all live, but then will be released later as recordings. The only thing you will miss out on those recordings is sometimes when the stream, when we stop the recording, we have like an unrecorded section, but we also have at least 2 to 3 AMAs where we literally will spend like 8 hours a day, like literally just straight answering questions for people. You can talk to me and Charlie. It's a lot of great content. We're expecting, last crypto mindset course, we had over 840 people. 640 people. This time around, it's gonna be a lot more than that. So it's gonna be really cool, dude. Yeah, dude. Bring up that was it Tacoma Life?
Yeah, Tacoma Life.
Yo, Yoda.
Yes,
Yoda Life. Shout out to you, man. First CMC, I'm super hyped, bro. I'm super hyped for you, dude. This is a good course to come into the crypto mindset family, man. It's gonna be a lot of action.
We got DCG a legacy. I think this will be my 10th course. Been in since Q3 2021.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
DCG for the win, baby. Oh. Is Beam good? Yeah, Beam's good. It's a good gaming token. All of gaming right now is just kind of like, it's pumping a little bit, kind of muddling along. That's when you buy. IMX is steel. Beam is really good. Illuvium's still really good. Gala is still at a really good price. There's a lot of the thing is watch. It started like AI. AI is not hot right now. Sure, when the ASI thing comes out, we might get a little pump on it. But it's like you want to buy shit when it's no one's thinking about it. That's when you make some serious money. Tell us about it. Are we going to make it? Yeah, if you're in the crypto mindset course, if you're not in the crypto mindset course, poorness. But there's a saving grace. You can be in the Citadel as well. Because we will we always throw a couple bones to the Citadel guys because that's our fam, that's our guys and stuff like that. So, shout out to the Citadel, man. The Citadel is our family and stuff like that. We have over 600, I think we have like 640 some change members in the Citadel currently right now. Very active chat. We take care of our guys. Over 640 members right now. Pretty cool, dude. Are we going to get into DeFi summer Sonic season? Yeah, we are. I mean, it's all prepping up. It's all prepping up right now. We're in spring right now. Hey, Kyle, give me another Celsius.
Yeah, no problem.
Or another whatever drink we have.
Gotcha.
But we're gonna have a nice DeFi summer. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna call it DeFi summer, but I mean, just because a lot of the guys you're here today came from that DeFi summer 2020 that are still popping on Twitter. They're gonna call it like DeFi summer, whatever. But I mean, we've had a meme summer. We've had like the L1 summer, which was basically the fourth quarter. We had all the L1s finally pumped. Solana went crazy. Everything was going good. I sold a Solana top on stream. Well, $5 off the top, but hey, basically, what's a couple of $5 between friends, right? Then rebought it again in the $80 range. Did good. Bought more Solana. Dog with hat popping off a lot, like Ponke. All these things doing good. Pulse chain pumped in January. Then the whole Pulse chain ecosystem completely forgot about it. Just debacle after debacle, right? A lot of money was made. And this is the thing is like you kind of forget because you're up, you see the top of the price. You're like, my portfolio was this, and it comes back down, but you're still higher than where you started. And this is the importance of DCAing, because some people had positions from the last cycle. We've been able to DCA down. And like I've had talked to so many people, like I never thought I would have this much of this coin. We had some guys that we saved from the FTX debacle and stuff like that. This wasn't an exchange we use very often, but we're happy to say that I haven't heard of anyone in the crypto mindset course that had like substantial loss from FTX at all, because that's not a platform we really promoted. We talked about the coin as an investment at most, but we were out of those positions long before they fucking took a shit, basically. But yeah. So Kyle, let's start with some of the super chats.
Okay, no problem. All right, we got Space Bank with the $2 super chat saying Magic Conscious everywhere, or everyone getting drafted.
I will not answer that. Space Bank.
All right. Then we got Gingerbread Man with the $2 super chat. Ponke, we too lit.
We too lit.
Yes, sir.
Monkey. There's something that bad happened. They lost I don't know how they lost their Instagram.
Yeah, we couldn't find it.
I was looking for it. I think but they're like, they put up a bunch of Instagrams now and stuff like that. So I was a little worried. So I was watching the price went down a little bit, but now it's recovering and stuff like that. So it's kind of at this 15-cent mark and stuff, but they're going to rebuild up their social media presence. Kind of crazy. I don't know why they lost it. They weren't doing anything bad, but memes. But,
right.
Yeah.
Then we got Fast Abdul with the $5 Canadian. I am here to buy discount wives.
So speaking of discount wives, we're going to be talking a lot about like airdrops and stuff on this next crypto mindset course. We're going to be yield farming a lot on other L1s and L2s and stuff, and kind of preparing for airdrops that could be coming in 2025 or late 2024. It's gonna be a lot of L2 talk and a lot of really cool stuff. And I'm gonna be talking a lot about yield farming on this one, because this is one thing that I had a lot of people ask me from the last course that they wanted me to go over much more. So I'm gonna go over like current yield farming strategies that I'm currently doing and pools that I'm in and everything, all the strategies I'm doing. We're gonna be going a lot more over. We're gonna have like a webinar, or at least a good portion of a webinar on ratio trading and all kinds of things like that. So we're gonna have a lot more advanced topics and stuff, and we always change it from course to course depending on what courses in the crypto mindset course, crypto mindset Citadel chats kind of ask us in terms of like what new content do you want in there. So pretty cool, man. We've been working hard.
Okay, then we got Caleb Mitiku with the $1.99 super chat. I got $1,000. Where should I dump it for a pump?
Let's say you have a portfolio and it's well, fuck, man.
I mean,
basically you're looking for short-term games. Maybe Pepe can keep running, but like, it just all depends on what's going on right now. They took down because I didn't see any OF links in them. Yeah, they didn't have any of that. Oh, they took it down because they didn't have any OF links in the bio. That'd be so funny if like Instagram can't take your page down because if like you have an OF link, so they're like, oh my god, these guys are sex workers, so like we can't take this down. That's hilarious. Will you go over single size LPing versus? Yeah, we'll go over that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go over like LPing and stuff like that. But for the most part, if I'm being really honest, for the most part, you don't really like. If I'm being completely honest, yeah, we'll go over LPing and like liquidity pools and all that stuff. That's fine. But for the most part, when I'm yield farming or I'm doing any of these things, because there could be there is different ways you can DCA out with doing single side or just using liquidity pools to DCA out. But for the most part, most people are, if we're being honest, most people are using liquidity pools just to yield farm, and we'll go over the kind of the pros and cons of yield farming, and as well as like appropriate percentages. And sometimes like you might be like, well, the coin's so in the shit, fuck it, the whole position's going to be like that, and you just got to be comfortable. It's all at the end of the day, it's just about being like, well, I did this decision, I'm cool with that, and that's what I'm willing to put in. That's the strategy that I'm using, and that'll work.
Boom. But anyways, what you thinking?
Already did it. Oh yeah,
you haven't answered it.
Oh, let me look. Definitely not chain link. That's where I put it.
Pull up the chart.
You know what, man? Fuck, put in BBC. BBC on Pulse Chain. There you
go.
BBC on Pulse Chain.
Then we got Looks for Danger with the $5 super chat. The military industrial complex is making bank right now. Up to the right.
Up to the right, man. Shout out Raytheon.
Shout out Lockheed Martin. We got Doom the Goon with the $2 super chat. Minimum price prediction for Pulse X, Pulse, and IOV.
Well, I do believe Pulse Chain will at the least go a penny, probably, so at least, I mean, that's kind of like me being kind of bearish here, but that's like moderately bearish. So like penny Pulse Chain, so maybe like 30% of a penny Pulse X or something like that, maybe half the thing is Pulse X has got such an X factor. I'm glad it's finally out of the shit. This webinar we kept talking about Pulse X during the bear market, and Pulse Chain and stuff like that, more and more of the supply is being burned away. That burn's really going to start changing things up, especially we have an unupgraded Pulse X and incentive token. When Richard, the OA or whoever starts dropping, the developers start dropping upgrades for Pulse X.
Damn.
Interesting.
Okay, then we got Avidian Hex 555 with the $5.55 super chat. What do you think the market will do in the next Fed meeting next week? If they keep interest rates paused, we go down or up?
More than likely, I think it's going to be more of like they're going to keep interest rates the same and stuff like that. I still believe we will not get interest rate hikes until I'm sorry, not hikes. Forgive me. We won't get interest rate cuts until June 12th, which is the 2 meetings from now. The next meeting is May 1st, which is in probably like 7 or 8 days, basically. Let me look. When's this month end? On the 30th. So yeah, so basically in 8 days from now, we are on May 1st. We are going to have the what's May 1st actually. May 1st is next Wednesday we're going to have the Fed meeting, and on that Fed meeting, more than likely more of the same. But I will attempt to do a live stream about that and stuff. So I will probably be doing a Fed React stream and stuff like that on that stream and stuff like that in Miami, and going over all the facts and stuff like that. So if my stream might happen a little later in the afternoon and stuff like that, because I'm waiting for that to drop basically, and so I can live react to it. But going over all the data and stuff like that. But they are going to have to drop. I mean, there's already been a lot of things have come out that the Fed's been basically backing the Bidens. I'm talking like the Clintons, the Biden administration, and it's to be expected and stuff. I've said this before. If it was Republicans, it'd be Republicans. If it was Democrats, they basically help whoever's in power and stuff like that. And obviously, this is the first time I've kind of seen them really like. Well, they kind of like the the Dems for some reason, right? Dem boys, right? But they're going to have to cut interest rates because the interest rates are just killing everything right now. We are starting to get some real schisms in the commercial real estate sector. House sales are still kind of down, even though like not here in Nevada or Texas or Florida, but the rest of the country, the people doing bad, people taxing people, are not doing too well and stuff like that. California's it's been imploding. I mean, New York's always been a shithole, but like, New York's imploding. I mean, that's where the diddler is at. So even the diddler ran to Miami.
Oh,
just that. And so these states are all having troubles and stuff like that. You know, we have a large portion of, I mean, there's a big big portion of like just being able to move on. Like this is the big thing that's been plaguing the millennials and been plaguing the Gen Z generation, is that you basically can't change your life or like upgrade your life or go to the next step because you can't really afford housing. It's like, you know, there's always going to be a portion of people that rent forever and live in apartments forever. It just happens. It happens every generation, no matter what. But you still would have a large swath of the population be able to have a house and have a property, and some people getting multiple houses. It's just how the game works. But the housing has become so unaffordable for most people that we have to like literally crypto people, or like we're going to be the only people with houses basically, outside of some of the older millennials and some people who just got lucky and stuff, and like got lucky, scoffing in what's that dude's name?
Which one?
Dave Ramsey. Scoffing and bald. But you know, I'm sorry, not all of us live in bumblefuck nowhere. I'm sorry. You know, this is why. Shout out to Jay Waller. This is why he owns half of Louisiana. I wouldn't be shocked that like Waller owns half of the mobile homes in Louisiana. And I'm not even like half kidding about it. He probably owns percentages. Like legitimately, like, I mean, I'm joking here a little bit. Maybe half is kind of a lot, but like I'd be shocked if it's not 10%. 10%. That's a lot. Waller is Louisiana. Waller's for Louisiana, like the Tates is for Romania.
Yo,
like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like,
got that Creole.
Before the Tate talking about Romania, nobody.
The state's called Waller now.
Can you imagine the post a lot popular the world and stuff, like me, Charlie, and all of us and shit? We all take control of the Western Seaboard. Waller controls Waller,
bro.
Waller
for governor.
Dude, I could see Waller. I could see Waller winning governor, bro. Yeah. I really could.
If Jesse Ventura can win.
No, Jesse Ventura's a Chad though too, and he was also.
That's what I'm saying.
Wasn't he vice president of the Mongols?
Yeah,
the Mongols.
Yeah,
big ass motherfucker. He's like, I'm a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus.
And what was the guy in Predator? The one they actually had to keep bodyguards for the actors and everyone because he was like crazy.
Oh, I can't remember. Was it the Indian dude?
Yeah, the Indian dude, the one with the machete that cuts his hand.
Yeah. He's like, you're bleeding. I ain't got time to bleed. Dylan, you son of a bitch.
The most Chad, goddamn.
That whole movie, they're just working
Sonny.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sony. Yeah. He was nuts. So
yeah, he was actually nuts.
Fucking A, bro. That yell he did was crazy, but like, yo, that was good. That whole movie's incredible. But like, I didn't even know this. If you guys actually watched the original Predator, that the original person in the Predator costume was John Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be the inside the Predator suit, but the Predator suit that he was wearing was one of the stupidest things you've ever seen in your life. It was like so dumb. Like the ugliest shit you've ever seen ever. And then they decided, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme basically couldn't move around a lot of it. He's like, man, fuck this thing. I'm so sick and tired of this suit. Fuck this shit. I'm out. And then he left the movie and then they decided, well, like, oh, let's redo it. And then they made the Predator actually how it looks like now, which is one of the best movie decisions of all time. They call it, like, because it's like,
yeah, it was like a skinny Deathclaw. Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, it was a skinny Deathclaw. And then they made it into this Chad fucking pretty dope.
Yeah, pretty sick.
One next C listing pretty soon. So I just let people know, me and Charlie have donated for the Mech C listing.
Yeah.
A good chunk of cash. I might give myself a little Pepe actually, let's see. What's a good meme I could put for that?
What the fuck are you wearing, bro?
Yeah, man, got into crypto windfall, bitch. A couple of these altcoins in the portfolio went through the roof. And them NFTs I caught, up like 100x.
Whoa.
Thought my MetaMask wallet was gonna blow the server. IYKYK. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Shit. It all tanked, bro. Some whales must have swam through. Rug pull on the NFTs. Market's on a downswing. ETH's dropping like a landslide. I'm hurting, baby.
Bro, that was 2 seconds ago.
You don't understand the game. It's brutal. Think you can Venmo me like $5, man? I'll get you back, I promise.
Yeah, chill, man. I got you. Jeez. That go through?
Yep. Took those $5, threw it down on a meme coin, a little gaming token I heard about on Reddit. Just did my research. Do your own research. It's not a big deal. So back to the moon. Hodl on this one all day. Oh boy. You think you can Venmo me another 5 spot?
All right, so here you go. Sends it. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that we're getting the Mex C listing for Pulse Chain pretty soon, which is pretty cool. You know, shout out to BitBoy, just got his name back and everything like that. BitBoy also, we will be talking to the founders of CoinGecko to see if we can properly list Pulse Chain and the rest of the Pulse Chain coins. Huge, which is really, really cool and stuff like that. We've been making a lot of inroads and stuff like that. So, you know, shout out to him, shout out to Corey Costa, man. He put a lot of that together with BitBoy and stuff like that. So I mean, everyone's doing their part right now. I mean, shout out to, you know, I gotta give a big shout out to Crypto Coffee. He's out there, you know, preaching, like he took a Bible down there to Puerto Rico and is doing the good thing right now, trying to help all these Puerto Ricans
speaking the gospel.
All these island boys repenting. So funny. Yeah. You know, a lot of these guys who are like the island, the P hex, E hex, remember the whole debacle shit I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I actually was talking to a couple of them and stuff, and they were like, bro, dude, like I was so P hex heavy, and then like, bro, my portfolio is mostly shitters now. They did good still, and some of them like, they're like, oh my god, bro, and he's like, sometimes you forget, like it happens, like, yeah, Bitcoin, you look back, I'm all ordinals, what the fuck?
It just goes.
Oh my god, hilarious. Yeah, pretty cool, man. I'm so lost on that. Hexagon should pool all the money to buy the country of where?
Vanatau? I don't know.
Tali?
I'm not sure what that is.
Not sure. But buy PulseX.
PulseX rockets, sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, the MEXC listing should be happening at some point. I don't know. It's up to the foundation to see when they decide to do it. You know, another Pulse Chain news. Dude, I gotta get like a fat booty Latina chick and shit and go to the fuck off sign. Like, to you, hey, you guys could just fat ass. Like, prices and stuff. Wow, my views have just increased tremendously. Thanks, Veronica.
See, Boyo Dostino got it right. Screw a country. Let's buy a planet.
I'm half joking about the weather girl.
Half joking.
Half joking. We'll see.
Crypto weather girl.
You ever seen that movie? What's it called? Idiocracy.
Yeah.
Where like they're like, so back to you, Tom, and they go in the wrong direction.
Yeah. So back to you, Tom, and it's like this way.
Yeah, I'll probably put that into the whole shtick with it and stuff. It's like, back to you, Miguel. She turns the wrong direction.
Just going boom.
Oh my god, man! And hey, you guys don't know this, but we're expanding the Citadel's not just growing, our studio's growing as well.
Yeah,
we're upgrading the studio,
putting time in.
We're thinking about getting one that's 3 times larger. I can only tell you the plans I got. Me, Rolo, and Charlie have. Sartain have.
Oh my god!
Shout out to Amir, man. Ain't no second best. DCC is the best. That's right.
Yes,
there is no second best. There's me and there's everybody else. That's right. All right, let's get back to Super Chats, Kyle.
All right, no problem. Oh, goddamn. All right, we got Crypto Boogie with the $4.99 saying fuego, fuego, fuego. Yes, sir.
Go give Crypto Boogie a subscribe, man. Guys consistently doing great content and stuff like that. He's a good, very good streamer.
And funny as up. Then we got Justice Washington with the $2 super chat. What is your all-time high price prediction for Beethoven X?
Well, pull up the I flew. You know, I thought about like I missed the chance, but I was actually going to go to this thing, and I found out that the guy who plays Steve from Blue's Clues is there. Totally fucked that up. I should have gone. It would have just been really funny, just me next to the Blue's Clues guy with Steve. I remember
just
watching that
gotta
episode
let
when it aired, when he was no longer going to be the host of Blue's Clues. I legitimately got sad as a kid. That made me so sad. College, that's when I knew. I think maybe that's where Deep Seed I found college was a scam.
Bro,
how can you steal Steve from us?
He was like 28 at that time.
Giga Chad.
Come on now. Wait,
Like-
what? Flynn Rider?
I did coke with Steve. Went fuck off,
Bro, really?
Where's Steve?
Steve,
He went to college.
Like, bro, it was heartbreaking.
Yeah. If you guys ever seen Matilda, probably one of the best movies of all time, I'd recommend you. If you guys right now, I'm giving you some homework, go watch Matilda. Matilda will teach you more about the world than anything else. That movie is hilarious, and along with Heavyweights.
Mm-hmm.
Ben Stiller's best role of all time. Hey, I'm gonna teach you over here with Uncle Tony.
the pump he uses right before the girl comes in.
Do you feel that, Mister? Do you feel that, Uncle Tony? Or like, you know, the gay Austrian guy? Yeah. Oh no, dude, that's such a great movie. I totally forgot what I was gonna do.
Beethoven X.
Yeah. Beats. You want autism? You got autism. Now eat it. Now, Beethoven's at a really great price. It's 3.8 cents. But let's just round it up 4 cents. Really low market cap coin right now. In the past, it was ridiculous. $2. But you have to understand the money, even though it crashed like this, a lot of money was made right here, bros. You have to be there. So obviously, this is when it just launched. So it crashed, right? Rebounded. Bros, we made a lot of money right here. Because it crashed down to like 15 cents. It went up here. It was paying so much yield, and now it's kind of leveled off. There's still a good portion of supply. There's still Beethoven X coming out for the foreseeable future, but they're doing a lot of deals right now and stuff like that. And this is becoming a rare token. It still does emissions and stuff like that. So they are also going to be upgrading to what's it called? They're going to be upgrading to the V4 version of Balancer fork. They're one of the only forks that was able to actually partner a deal with the main actual thing they forked, and was like the actual real coin went, you guys are awesome, we'll do a partnership with you. So it's a really cool thing to see. You don't really see that with forks. So this is a project I followed very thoroughly throughout the bear run. They're still in operation. They're paying decent rewards and stuff. Not crazy right now because the price is down right now because the price is low, but the rewards are getting pretty decent. And even a little bit of, even $1,000 might end up being quite a decent investment in this one as well. But you're gonna have to wait. Like that guy earlier who asked, like $1,000 right now, but like quick flipper. Well, it's not gonna be a quick flipper. You know, if once Sonic passes, it's gonna be like 12 cents. Once Sonic's pumping and then Phantom's going bananas, let's go to 12 cents real quick, and then you're like, oh my God, this is starting to become a lot of money and stuff like that. And I mean, I believe this thing can go back to above $1 because most of the supply is being held by people who actually believe. It's sort of like PulseX. All the noobs and like dum-dums, and I mean there's still a lot of questionable sexual orientation people holding on to coins, but still the majority, the lamos and stuff, like I thought one day about running for president with the slogan like gays against fags. Or no, fags against fags. What was it again? Gays against fags, right?
Gays against fags.
Yeah, gays against fags. It doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, lesbian, or whatever. We just hate these faggots. You know? Facts. Common Miguel W, right?
Oh my God, you need to read these.
But yeah, anyway.
It's like Steve disappeared in 2002, right at the start of the invasion of Afghanistan. Then Steve reappears in 2021 when we pull out of Afghanistan. In conclusion, Steve was running ops with the goons and the spicy boys. Please.
Can you imagine that comes out later on that he was like he was actually like a guy running these huge operations down there in Afghanistan.
Bro. Oh shit.
Yeah, Brush is the same way. Yeah, Brush. I hold a lot of Brush. I got a lot of Beethoven X. I'm holding bags, you guys. Percentages of protocols. Percentages of protocols. I'm not going to say what percentages, but percentages. One of the stupid ththings I saw, it was really funny, was like Kim Kardashian playing cards, and she had like the glasses where you could see.
Oh my God, you could
bro, that shit was. She had to do that. She's not dumb. She did that shit on purpose. She's like, how can I make myself look stupid and like make myself a meme about me, but it'll keep me relevant? Let me go to this professional tournament. She can see my cards. Oh my God. Gold.
Okay, then we have Real John F. Kennedy with the 199 super chat saying thoughts on Ryan Garcia's fight.
Now, it was a pretty good fight. Okay. How racist do I want to go on this? Moderate. Okay. So, basically boxing wants a Mexican because most people who buy pay-per-views are Mexicans and Latinos.
Yeah.
So, for a while we have Canelo, but Canelo doesn't really have a lot of like people that were excited to see him fight right now. He's still doing fights. We go to Canelo fights. Fights are super fucking expensive, and I went and to a few of them, but they're really fun. But like, but they're just not drawing the crowds that they used to and stuff. So they're like, we need a younger Latino dude that we need to pump up. Now, not saying like, and he's really entertaining. He's smart. Apparently, what he did is he acted like a crackhead and basically like acted like a fool the entire time. So people thought he was going to get his ass destroyed. And then now this is allegedly, because I don't know if this is true or not, but basically on his Instagram, he said that he bet $2 million on himself on winning and he won 12 million. If that's true, that's awesome. Hope he don't get in trouble for that, but pretty smart.
I'll just say something. That ref was keeping that man alive. He should have been down.
He should have been down, man. Yeah, they wanted that guy to win real bad.
He had his life savings on him.
Yeah.
On Haney, man. Shit's crazy.
Yeah, he's a great marketer. You know, not a bad looking guy. He speaks pretty well. He's funny as fuck. You know, it's good, man. And then he's beefed up a little bit over time and stuff like that. He's become a better boxer and everything like that. Now people are taking him seriously. Now there's like all this. Now there's all like, holy shit. There's another person super excited for a fight. Now they could stack him on a fight card with like Canelo and something at a different. It just makes like a really powerful like, holy shit. There's a lot of like things that like it's all about trying to make the sport relevant again. You know, I think one of the things that like the last big one. Who's that? That fat Mexican dude who fought the
Andy Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz, right? Andy Ruiz, really cool guy, really fast hands.
Like
the problem is that like all Mexican boxers are small.
Yeah.
And you had a heavyweight Mexican fighter and the whole heavyweight division was like, holy fuck, we woke up again. Whoa. You know, like what was the last big fight that happened? It was like, what's his name? It's so crazy. I don't remember his name right now. He calls himself the, taller white dude and stuff from England and stuff. But like, he's like,
oh my God. I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Yeah.
Shit. Talking about the heavyweight champion, right?
Yeah.
Joshua, forgot his name. Goddamn.
Yeah, Joshua.
Anthony Joshua.
Yeah,
Tyson Fury. Yeah,
Tyson Fury fought that one dude and stuff, and after that, like I've heard no one gives a fuck anymore.
Yeah, no.
Like I now doesn't boxing people care, but like the hype train. Because, you know, me, I'm working like 24/7 in crypto. I'm fucking doing all this stuff. We're running a business. We're running multiple businesses. We're like helping people out. We're working a lot. You know, Kyle barely leaves the desk and stuff like that. So like when stuff piques my interest, obviously I'm being a hype beast. Yes, that's correct. Tyson Fury, 7 life path. Oh wait, that's what he is. Oh, that's good.
Oh shit.
That's Charlie. Charlie's also a 7 life path.
On the sea.
Jake Paul. Well, I mean I've heard about the Mike Tyson fight and stuff like that. Now, it'd be really cool if Mike Tyson just knocked him, bro.
Did you hear there's no judges? So it's only winning by knockout? And 2-minute rounds?
Now, remember when Mike Tyson, his last fight? Now, obviously, they're old. He's older, right? Like, bro, I'm like, we're not expecting. But, like, Mike Tyson has the punching power, but if I'm being honest, like, they're old guys and they were moving old.
Yeah.
It's what happened. It's just, but it's the unks at the fight. And it wasn't even unks. It was like great unks.
And Boogie. Facts.
But that unk would knock you the fuck out if you catch it.
Pitbull Cruz, bro, he should have won against, what's his name? Tank. That was a rob. They robbed him.
There's a lot of robs. There's a lot of,
He could have won. But now they gave it to him, so.
I want Mike Tyson to win. I mean, it'd be really cool to Mike Tyson to win, man. That'd be really, really cool. But yeah, man, like what boxing needs is somebody to win the unified, just win all the fucking heavyweight champion belts.
Yes.
Unify it for the first time in
Undisputed.
like 1,000 years.
Yeah.
When's the last time we had a unified champ?
Let's see. I'll search it.
30 years?
It's something like that. Yeah.
30 years? I think it's 30 fucking years in heavyweight boxing. Because, like, let's just be for real. When there's a heavyweight champion that people care about, no one gives a fuck about any other one guys. Really?
It was Lennox Lewis or Lean. Oh my God. Lennox Lewis. 1999 when he defeated Vander Holyfield.
So that's last unified?
Yeah.
Heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
So 1999. Okay, so we're talking, fuck, man. We're talking 25 years.
Is that what it is?
25 years, basically?
Yeah.
Jesus.
99.
99. And, like, I'll tell you this, like, I have very limited experience in the boxing world because, like, I mean, we had the Hex boxing event and stuff like that. We had here, shout out to M to the K that we had down here. Bro, boxing is the most crooked shit I've ever been, like, the most crooked motherfuckers on this planet. I think they even put record execs to shame. It is insanity. Insanity. Like, I cannot, like, bro, we had a, like, because obviously I wasn't, you know, obviously it was just an event we're sponsoring and stuff. So we're like a couple hours from the fight, and the guy running the event tries to pull a fast one on the contracts and try to screw over the fighters out of, like, money that they were supposed to get for pay-per-view sales and stuff like that. Then he, before MK signed, he's like, hey, what's up with this? He tried to give him, he's like, oh, we have to sign the final part of the contract, which is like what it is. And why does this contract say something different from the other contract we signed? So the fighting from allegedly, I don't know, bro. There's so much. I could literally write like a small book on like all the shit that happened on that little from promoting the other fucks. Oh my God, you guys don't even like. Boxing is the filthiest shit ever, bros.
I don't like boxing.
The only honest thing you can ever do in boxing is knocking the other motherfucker out. Because it's undeniable and doesn't matter how. I mean, you just knock a motherfucker done over. You can't deny it. Big money laundry.
Yeah.
Well, maybe probably there's some of that, but it's pretty crazy. Record execs is pretty bad. Titty. Pretty crazy, man. And almost as rigged as the NFL, bro. I mean, all this, bro. Let me tell you this.
Every sport.
Okay, so type 1 in the chat if you've seen the Fallout series.
Let's see.
¡Dale, güey! ¡Dale, güey! ¡Te estoy diciendo que no puedo, cabrón! ¡Dale, güey! ¡Mi pinche bot dónde está! ¿Dónde está mi pinche bot? ¡Está nadando el pendejo! ¡Chingas a tu madre, güey! ¡A tu pinche madre, güey! ¡Chingas a tu madre, güey! ¡Eres un pendejo!
I might have to revoke some wrenches.
He said, "Don't spoil, please." He's only seen the 2 first episodes.
Damn it!
Leave for a minute.
I'm leave right now, so I'll lightly roast. No, I'll lightly spoil. But like, all right. So here's a big thing. So obviously, it's not a big surprise and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen the series, go watch it. It's really, really good. The only other thing is just basically that the show is canon. Some people are just who are like pretending to be turbo dorks, saying that like because they played Fallout 1 and 2, which is like the amount of people. I mean, some people played it, but like legitimately, most people came into this. It's sort of like how most people came in 2017 or 2021.
Yeah,
like we all like I started with Fallout 3 because I'm not like ancient, right? And that's already ancient enough, right? So I played Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout, basically all the good ones. Came in for the top, sold the top, you know? Yeah. Didn't play 76.
I played
Never even played it. Didn't play it.
I have the
literally
Pip-Boy.
didn't buy the bottom. Didn't buy the top.
I have the Pip-Boy from the
Didn't get
special
dumped on.
edition. And it was just ass.
So yeah, so basically I played all those games and stuff like that. So I know the lore pretty well. I've been invested in a long time and stuff like that. You know, a little fun story. One of the characters in Fallout 2 who's like the guy who invented basically meth is named Myron.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the guy who made Jet.
The guy who made Jet, apparently, which is super hilarious. I just found it funny because I was listening to a video yesterday or like a couple days ago. Because like I'm watching crypto videos, then like, oh my God, my brain's like it's like too much information. So, not too much information, but you just listen to so much shit. So like, let me listen to something fun. So I was listening to some more Fallout lore, and then I heard this whole thing on some character called Myron, who sells jet for like the basically for the mafia families in New Vegas, apparently. No, in Reno, if I remember right, which is really funny. Which is basically made from Brahmin poop from eating like bad meat. They have to give it some sort of toxic meat, and then that produces like a Brahmin shit, and then they take that Brahmin shit and then put it in vats, and then from there, there's a sort of like a scent or like a fume that comes off of it. They take the fume, they add some other stuff, and they make basically jet in the drug game or whatever, right? That people are addicted to and stuff. All right, I'm back in. Talk about Brahmin shit. Everyone apes back into Fallout. But anyway, I just found it hilarious because his name was Myron. I was actually going to send that to Myron. I was going to send him the whole thing of like some guy called Myron talking. It was really funny because he's super. Myron's into games and stuff like that and all that stuff. But all jokes. But besides that, I mean, the only thing is just basically like it's legitimately canon. Well, anyway, where I was going with this. With the whole Fallout thing is that the one of the main characters, he's like this famous cowboy who's the ghoul. That's not really you'll find that out in like an episode or two. One thing that he gets shit on for is during that time is that the biggest corporation on the planet is the Vault Tech company, Vault Tech. And basically Vault Tech is like almost 50% of the economy. It's like $1 trillion. Like imagine like in the 1970s, there's $1 trillion corporation, massive. Bigger than Standard Oil, basically. And
from Mass Effect 2.
I'm not going to answer that.
I didn't save with space aids.
Yeah, space aids.
That's what it was.
But basically, he came out with the whole thing where basically like, hey, sign up to a Vault Tech, right? So basically the whole industry basically calls him out for being a sellout because I mean he's in that. So and that made me start thinking like, what's Vault Tech or what's the thing now? So like the online gambling space for YouTubers is basically the gambling side. So like what's oil money, right? Like what's big oil? Big oil in streaming is gambling and like it's gambling and fucking what do you call it? And like sports betting basically right now. So like I was making a joke to Rolo last night and telling him, hey man, vote for Vault Tech, which is really funny. But sports gambling is gigantic, dude. It's like the biggest industry. It's gonna be one of the biggest industry. It's making so much money. Like I'm so convinced, bros. It's so rigged. It's so rigged. Even like there's viral videos of even like guys are betting on these apps and stuff of like which golfer will make it to the box first. Or make it to the green first, and then literally like golfers know this shit and will stop and let somebody else win and let people lose a lot of money and just do all kinds of other stuff. So it's pretty crazy. No worries, the super chats are going to still be read, but I would highly recommend watching the Fallout series. It's really good. It's one of the rare series where the main woman isn't a fucking retard. Well, she's sort of gullible, but like
it just shows how sheltered Vault people were.
Yeah, but that's on canon.
Yes, exactly.
It's canon.
It's truthfully, because if you ever played the first two games or even seen any things, the dialogue is what makes the actual show.
Even if it's not rigged, they have a huge edge. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff too. And you think that like, all right, if you're a professional football player, you think you're not telling your home, like if you're at least not retarded, the way you would do it is like you would tell you, like you'd be at like some friend's house and be like, hey, you tell your friend some shit. Never through text message, because that's what they get caught all the time. It's text messages or like some stupid shit like that, right? But like you invite homies to a thing like, hey bro, this is what's going on here, and you think come on, Michael Jordan was in debt to the mafia.
Yeah,
gambling, bros. Mm-hmm. You think Michael Jordan wasn't like, allegedly? I don't know. I'm not saying, but but yeah. Anyway, let's continue with the super chats, Kyle.
All right, we got the sit down with the $4.99 super chat saying, do you think Pulse X, Hex will run harder later in 2025? Hex ran hard late summer / early fall in 21, I think.
The way it stands right now, the Pulsion ecosystem at least, like if everything was normal, we'd have 2 big giga pumps, but we're probably going to have one really big run, and then we're going to have like a nice recovery one, and then we'll go into 2025. So wherever it is, whether it's the summer, late summer, we're going to have a really big run, which is finally going to break us past the all-time highs, and we have to see how much higher we go from there. Then we'll come down, and then we'll probably recover back and then enter the new year that way. That's kind of what I think is going to happen.
There we go.
There you go.
Then we got Hollow Mass with the $5 super chat saying, what AI coin do you think will perform the best this cycle?
Well, it just depends on what you're looking. If you're investing in micro cap shitter coin and AI coins, like you can probably catch some really high flying, like low cap AI coin just because it's moving a lot at the whole sectors and stuff. But if you're talking about majors, I think Render and ASI will probably be good because, like, with the ASI merger, you've eliminated a ton of other competition as well. So ASI is going to run really well. Render is going to run really well. I bought some of Ollie, which was this coin that's only on crypto.com. I think you can buy it on MEXC. You buy everything on MEXC. Pulse Chain coming soon to a store near you. But yeah.
And when is ASI going to come out?
It got passed, but it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Then we got Miko X Miko with the $5 super chat saying Pulse Exchange said there wasn't enough liquidity the other day. What does that mean? Is that bad? Do I panic sell?
Yes. Pulse Exchange. What are you talking about? I don't know, Miko. If you could explain that further.
Yeah, type in.
You're
type
kind
in
of trolling
chat.
a little bit on that. I know, but like, elaborate a little bit more. Next one.
Then we got Kilimanjaro with the 199 pound saying save 9K in dry powder. Should I buy now or after the CMC? During.
Hit a meme real quick, Kyle.
Yeah.
Let me think real quick on this.
You have to cut me off. Think I like it never happened, that we were nothing. I don't even need your love, but you treat me like a stranger, and I feel so loved. No, you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends collect your records and then change your number. I guess that I don't need that though. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
What? Oh, okay. I would start getting in position now. You can start DCAing into some Ethereum or into some stables now. Get yourself in position. But yeah, you can wait into the crypto mindset, of course. But like, you'd be safe to do like 4,000 of that right now, just to get into positions right now, and then the rest of it, yeah, you can wait for the CMC course. Yeah.
Okay, then we got Black Hole Joe with the 499. Miguel, do you think there is any validity with the Geometra and Lunar Cycle? Yeah, Geometra or Lunar Cycles in crypto. Been watching Waters Above. Also, would you ever have him on?
Yeah, I mean, I obviously have him on, and I've had guys like GG33 on and stuff like that. No, I actually do like all the. I mean, like there is some things where it can work and stuff like that. Lunar cycles have worked for a lot of traders in the past and stuff like that. I think astrology much less so. Numerology's worked a lot and stuff for people. So it's just the sort of thing where like part of it is placebo theory. Some of it actually there is some sort. I mean, whether you want to call it placebo or whether you want to call it where like enough people are believing in it. Like some people call like TA really like astrology for men, but it's a sort of thing where like if everyone's believing it, then it has an effect. Because if humans believe it, then it does work. Because it is. So it is what it is. I think the lunar cycles work a lot more than I said the other ones, at least from what I've seen personally. But yeah, that's how. And yeah, I would have Waters Above, sure, no problem.
Then we got
happen.
Miko X Miko saying PulseX was saying that it didn't have enough liquidity.
PulseX?
That's what
that must have been an error on your side and stuff, because dude, there's millions of dollars. Yeah.
Okay, then we have Branded Young with the $2 super chat saying Pulse, PulseX, PHEX, and Inc. Next bull run price prediction.
Next bull run? Next bull run. Wow.
Next, yeah, 27.
Jesus Christ, bro. I mean, damn, dude. Maybe we could get 30-cent pulse. That'd be crazy. But it just depends. Like, I mean, let's just say my prediction's right and we hit 3 cents for the top. And then we go, maybe we hit 3.3 cents. Then 1,000x. we would crash to like an 80% drop. I mean, basically it'd be like, I think we dropped to 3 times sack, or like to, let's see. Yeah, we dropped to 3 times sack, which is like basically we would drop to like this all-time high, the all-time high that we've had for Pulse Chain, which is like 340. We dropped to that right there, chill for a bit, and then it just started reaching up. And then from there, it would just depend in terms of, I mean, over time, we'd just be like, oh, it's boring, it's not moving. Oh, no, it's perfect. You know, and then we'd probably get back up to 3 cents again. And then it just probably, I think it could probably be 30 cents or so. Yeah. If it's successful and stuff. But we'd have to see and stuff. Maybe it only gets to 10 cents or so. But I mean, it just depends. I mean, if you buy the bottoms and stuff, you're doing pretty good. Yeah.
Then we have Joel Calloway with the $10 super chat saying, what are the chances I get into Illuvium May beta through your link I used? I just played Arena tutorial. Have you played the game? Advice in buying land, money making strategy, or peeps to watch?
Joel, there's a pretty good chance you can get in. We also, I think the link, so if you guys are in the crypto mindset course, the current one or the Citadel, if you look in the pinned messages, you'll be able to use the link. We had more spots added to them, so check it out. Leave your email and everything like that. But there's a really good chance you're probably going to get in. We're getting a lot more extra slots just because, you know, we've gotten a lot of interest, of course. Now, in terms of buying land, it all depends. If you're actually going to be using the land in order to get like the skins versus you're just trying to use it for just to play the game, or you're trying to play, like, you're really trying to play the game, because I think at most someone needs probably like 1 tier 3, a couple tier 2s and some tier 1s, and now you think you're fine. But I mean, pretty much you can get away with just like a tier 1 and a tier 2, and I think that's kind of like the basics to start. You just make sure that the tier 1s all have different resources, so you kind of have the whole, you want to basically be able to at least have, like, you produce all the resources. That way you're able to play the game. Now, there's a whole other game when it comes to trying to become like a person that kind of guild farms resources and sells them and does all that jazz there. And initially, the people are going to figure out, once all the land plots are done, they're going to figure out which is going to be the rarest resource with the least amount of nodes. And then that resource is probably going to be priced accordingly. So you never know which of the resources are going to be the least produced. But then as soon as they, but that sells out. So it's like, let's just say the game's very popular, which I believe it's going to be moderately to very popular. After that happens, once there's a big demand for more land, and, you know, the prices are getting higher, they are going to release more land, and that land that comes out will then have more. It readjusts itself, and then it will then have more of those nodes. So then those prices coming back into order, and then it's just going to be kind of a teeter top back and forth of like what was cheap is not cheap, and, you know, and then they'll always be trying to auto balance it, so the material prices don't get too crazy, basically. But the way I'll play the land sale is like, you know, as the interest is really peaking on it, I'll be selling land off, basically. And once lands crash, I'll buy back into lands, and then, you know, start selling. But you basically want to sell all your lands up when the next land sale is going to happen, because you have all the supply coming back online, basically. I think one strategy that I'm going to be doing personally is just make, like, whatever I'm just catching as much low end stuff as I can, because at some point, you're not going to be able to catch those things anymore. There's going to be a limited supply of them. So, yeah, being able to get yourself like a level 3 Charizard or a shiny one is going to be really fucking valuable. So you like, or whatever the starters or whatever the most like desirable ones, you know, getting that shit where they're cheap. And then after some point, like, Illuvium sucks and it crashes, that's where you swoop in and you buy all these Illuvials because of the main game, and then we'll see what happens from there. You know.
Okay, then we got
the coin's easy way to make money, though. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Go ahead, Kyle.
We got the Simple Complex Show with the $5 super chat saying, Agent ETF checking in. Yo, DCC, Kyle, bless up. How high we thinking Tonecoin will go? Where is the next good buying price? I initially caught it at 225.
All right, pull up the screen, Kyle. Thank you. And here's a link, you guys, for the Crypto Mindset course right there. Cool. So you guys see my screen moving? Okay, cool. Let me go to Ton Token. So you got what, at $2 what?
$2.25.
$2.25. So he's basically had a 2x and some change. Not bad. This is already high in market cap already. good amount of the circulating supply and stuff. It just depends if they can get all the stuff that they have planned up and running and everything like that. But this can go pretty high, but you have to look at it. It's already the 10th in market cap already. It can go higher. And the thing is that the higher Bitcoin can go in all these market caps start getting crazy. Like, I think Ton Token could be number 6 in market cap or even higher during a big pump or something like that. And these market caps can get ridiculous. It doesn't take much where everything up here is like 200 million plus. Like right now you have Ethereum here, but a $6,000 Ethereum, you're talking damn near like 800 million. At some point Ethereum is going to hit $1 trillion, right? I mean, if I were just to put that in, right, in terms of like X's, right? Like, what is that? Like a 2.5x on Ethereum to hit $1 trillion, and that would put Ethereum at basically $8,200 would be $1 trillion Ethereum.
Oof. Not
bad, right? So $1 trillion Ethereum, just 2.5xing everything right here. You know, you'd get Tether would probably be at a quarter of $1 billion. Yeah, I mean this would be probably 300 billion. This would be like 270, 300 itself almost. Then with that many billion, if it's that many billions up here, then, you know, Ton could then go to 100, 200. If things are going bananas on the ecosystem, a 10x, I mean, this is $50, $60. Maybe it hits a $100 peak, maybe it hits a $60 peak, but it can hit pretty great prices. Now, the main thing is then from there, seeing what in the ecosystem we can make extra coins on, money on. And because this coin's gone up a lot, maybe money goes in its own ecosystem. That things get really interesting. Yeah.
Okay, then we have, let's see. Okay, did all these. Okay, boom. We got Tez J with the $4.99 super chat saying, what would you guesstimate to be the lowest amount in dollars one would need to acquire 7 figures in a portfolio of only Pulse, PulseX, and PHEX?
Probably $2 million. No. I mean, just being conservative. If I'm being a conservative asshole, I'd say 100, but 50, maybe even 30. You know, if it does what an L1's supposed to be doing in terms of the ecosystem and what the kind of gains they can start doing once it starts running, 30 grand, you do pretty good. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe even less than that, but like it's just like I'm not trying to blow smoke up your guys' butt, you know.
Okay, then we have the real John F. Kennedy. Will the CMC help me 5x to 10x my crypto 30K portfolio?
No, we can't make promises. We give guarantees. No, all jokes aside. We can't guarantee anything, but yeah. I mean, rookie numbers. Yes. I think we do all right, John. Crypto Mindset's coming to you guys really soon in 3 days.
Yes, sir. Then we got Ken Rose with the $2. Thumbs up. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Then we got the Kiddo 2 with the $2.79 Canadian. Thoughts on WAGMI or any other Metis projects?
Yeah, so Tethys is a great project on there. That's probably one I'd probably recommend on Metis. I really like the Metis price. I've been still DCing into Metis. Did the first DCA at like a little under 100. Bought another at like the 51 zone. Let me go. Where's Metis at? Metis. Where's that? $68 and stuff. I should have just been DCing into Metis and stuff. So I'll probably take another stab at Metis pretty soon. I like this. Right now the market cap's pretty low right now. The supply is pretty steady Eddie, growing. Half it's out, but it's not like a crazy emission schedule. So that's good. And you know, every coin really matters basically. So just steady stacking up my Metis coins and just getting into position. I'll be talking a lot about the ecosystem during ecosystem play webinars and where I'm yield farming and where I'm just with coins I'm holding and not holding. So there you go.
Then we have the sit down with the $9.99 super chat saying any AI coin that will have a 20x plus in the bull market, or yeah, if any of them. I don't have anything in the AI sector looking to put 5K to 10K in position in AI. I don't think Fetch AI or Render has many X's left in it.
I mean, I mean, from there, if you're not going to get into those, right? If you like, let's just say like you really believe that, right? I don't believe that. I believe they're going to keep going higher. Like, because I mean, if I were to look at like Fetch, right, like where it is today, right? Like Fetch is 51. I mean, if AI is such a fucking narrative, and then like, oh my god, it's going to become the it's the Bitcoin of this and this. It's probably going top 20 in market cap. I mean, Render is like barely in the hundreds and stuff like that. But let's just say you're like, then from there you're really speculating on like in terms of like what you're looking at. Like I threw some money in this and stuff, but this is like a side like liquid. This is just a side play, 2-cent coin. Low market cap, maybe can really go up during the because these AI coins aren't doing shit right now because this is not the narrative. The meta right now is meme coins. The meta's meme coins right now. You guys know this. Pepe's up fucking almost 50% in the last. I mean, like what is like
last 7 days, literally in the last
like
week.
if I were to go to Coin Gecko right now, right? Hadero's up, Boink's up 81%, Pepe's up 50%, Floki's up 40%. So basically all the new ones. So the new so not let me see where Dog with Hats, even Dog with Hat, well, it's gonna Nasum lost really bad. But if Nasum didn't lose, this would be up probably like 50 or 60%. But he lost. So my Nasum is actually like coming back and stuff. He's doing some funny things and shit, so pretty funny. But I'll keep pull it up again. Actually, let me post a meme real quick. I'll put it on my Twitter. I saw this one that just cracked me the fuck up. Let me post it real quick. All right. Oh my god, man. So let me stop sharing for 1 second. Let me go to my Twitter. So this is basically the meme. So the whole community, the whole Solana community has just been trolling Nasum the whole time, but like they're being playful. So it's like hike card revoked. Oh no, bro! There's ones where like you got punched in the fucking hat fell off or whatever. The dog with hat coin fell off, but fucking it's funny. Like he's actually being really good sport and stuff like that. The guy's really funny. Supposedly him and Bitlord are fighting like crazy. This is the drama of the year. Like Bitlord is basically the Giga Chad of like the 20 last cycle and stuff because he's like some crazy Aussie dude, good looking in shape dude and stuff in Thailand, fucking bitches, getting drunk and stuff, just gallivanting around the world as like a rich crypto guy, famous crypto guy, and doing and not looking like a dork, right? Then Nasum is like this cycle is like, hey, super tall Chad black guy doing pretty good, now he has done a questionable thing where like he sees sometimes, I know he's doing this as a joke, I'd hope, but he's like he sees some like baddies on Twitter, which is like, I say that out loud, baddies on Twitter, questionable already, but baddies on Twitter, and then he's like, yo ma, you got a Sol address? Bro, shit kills me, dude. But pretty funny. What was it talking about, Kyle?
We were
these tangents, you guys.
We're talking about how AI is not the move right now. Meme coins are the move.
Yeah. So right now, like getting to like everything looks bad on the AI right now because Fetch isn't pumping and what? No AI code unless you're getting some microcap shitcoin. You're just gonna have to really dig down and look for coins. We'll be talking about them. We'll be talking about the next crypto mindset course. We got a list of new ones we think are good, but I'm not saying them until the course. So, way.
Okay, we got Chef Salmon with the $2 Canadian. Does it make sense to join the quarter one if I didn't join quarter one? Quarter two, basically.
So yes, Chef. So okay, if you had joined quarter one, you'd even be richer, and then you'd be like joining already in quarter two. But now we have to remedy that, and you have to join quarter two to fix what you didn't do in quarter one. Chef's kiss.
Oh,
Yeah, join, brother. Yeah, it's just yeah, you're fine. Every course is its own independent thing and stuff. We talk about what happens in the next quarter, and we set you up. But regardless, we have things to kind of like fix up things that you may have going wrong. Maybe you have holes in your game, as well as like what we're currently doing. And then we give a lot of attention to the not just new recruits but returning members. We have like almost like over 60% of the course is returning people because it's that good. Plus,
boom.
It pays to be in the Citadel and the Crypto Mindset course.
We got Flynn Ryder with the 199 super chat saying, "My coin is Yu-Gi-Oh! Is yours, Nana?"
I'm sorry, what? You didn't pay attention. I'm so sorry. What?
Say, my coin is on Yu-Gi-Oh! Is yours?
My
Nana.
coin is on Yu-Gi-Oh! What?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, okay.
Not sure.
I don't know. You lost me, bro. I don't get that one, brother. I mean, I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan, but like played competitively for a while.
Then we got the Simple Complex Show, or ETF. Thoughts on API 3, the interoperability on smart contracts?
Sure. Let me look it up. One second. Ozempic. I'm guessing it's this one right here. Yeah. AP3. Let's see what you've done for me lately. Yeah, it's on 2.5x. Topped out here at like $4. So it's almost done about a 4.5x. You see, everything's like ranging in that sort of range there and stuff, but not bad. It came down here to like 2.1. So not the worst price to buy because you're kind of buying it like in terms of what it's done recently and stuff like that. It's on Ethereum. Let's check out the website. And I'm not showing the website. Damn it. Let's see. API. Let's see. 160 data feeds. 16 blockchains, 0 bridges, 0 middlemans. Yeah, so in the deepen area and stuff like Chainlink competitor, lightly and stuff like that. 0 bridges, 0 middlemen. That's good, yeah. Not bad. I mean, I hope it does well and stuff like. I mean, like I'd have to look into what's the token used for. Is the token do you have to use the token to actually be able to use the Oracle? That'd be cool. Developers, resources, and stuff like that. But like the one thing that's kind of fucked everything up a little bit recently, if I'm being really, really, really honest, is that because we're in this it's even caught me a little bit, like because I'm a fundamentals guy and stuff like that, and like FA guy, and trends sever wave rider, wave dumper, right, habitual, and line stepper, and the meme meta has kind of fucked me up too in the head because it's like, I mean, because it's true, because like everything's pumping off of memes right now. That's just like, it's like you're looking at the coins like, yeah, fucking throw some money in. Who cares? I mean, it'll probably pump. Which is what happens during a bull run, right? Like you're in a bull run right now. It's happening. There's guys like making like I got a buddy of mine that has made like almost 8 figures on Solana.
Damn.
Almost 8 figures in Solana. And but yeah, doing crazy shit. But the thing is, it all comes back because then what happens is it just depends on where you're paying attention, because like when Pulse Chain does its huge run, a lot of you guys are gonna make a lot of money and stuff, but it's all dependent on how much money you start with too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Mr. Onizuka.
Oh yeah, the sticker. Yes, sir. All right, we had Flynn Ryder. He was saying it's a Pulse Chain meme coin on Nana, and that Nana is a meme from Yu-Gi-Oh.
No,
I didn't get it. I didn't even know there was a meme.
Nana man. Oh, wait, you talking about that one, like the naked dudes, like the trio guys?
I think it might be that.
I think it might be. Damn, you should have been Pot of Greed or something. A little bit more related. No, it should have been like Magic. It should have been. It should have been like Magic Girl, or what's her fucking Dark Magician Girl. Just Just put that bitch in hentai. I know the nerds will love it. They'll eat it up.
Rule 34.
Give her an OnlyFans. Fuck, man.
Okay, then
I'm just giving $500 million market cap ideas.
Oh, it's a banana card.
It's a banana card. Attached to the HOA guys, I would imagine. One of the best memes I saw was like, it was one of the HOA guys posted like, it's a banana, but it was made of orange. It like fucked me up when I looked at it. I was like, what? I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, man. But in terms of just going back to API, probably not a terrible, it's probably not a terrible investment, really. Now, if you have the screen pulled up, Kyle?
Yeah, it's just
it's the other one. Jesus, with this thing, man. They're gonna allow you to share multiple tabs, but not like, because you don't want to share the whole screen, but you want to be cool if you could choose like multi tabs or like 5 tabs or something like that. That'd be really cool, just so you can pop through with one to one. But where'd I go? Here you go. Here, right? This is high. This has been as high as $8 and stuff like that. It's coming. So yeah, this is not a terrible buy and stuff. Let's see where we can get it at right now. MEXC, of course, crypto.com. So this is like what I say. This was saying why I put money in Ollie. This is another one of the little AI normie buys. Where this could do pretty well. Why not? You could throw some Chuck Norris money. You can throw some money at this and stuff. It's still down 70% from all-time highs. It's been around a while. So it'd be cool, man. I mean, I'd love to see it. Anything that give Chainlink a run for this money, man. I'm here for it. And it's in the deep in structure. So yeah, why not deep in? And that's the whole thing. Is like now that's become its whole area. Like that's become a whole niche now. At some point, it'd be like there's gonna be like video game. They're GameFi because like GameFi isn't doing shit right now. It's all just GameFi. But then eventually it's gonna be like it's pay for play. No, it's free to play. Then there's gonna be microtransactions. They're gonna come out with like I'm a soothsayer when it comes to shit. Like they're gonna break up all this into little micro industries and that, or like make a new whatever the fuck like brand name for it. So yeah,
I'll be in the skin gambling game.
Yeah, no, I actually do like the Tang Gang. They're cool, dude. But they're cool to me. But like, I've heard, like, bro, a lot of people in the Polshian community are mad at Tang Gang. Now, I don't understand why. I'm pretty laissez-faire and like pretty cool there. Those guys are. I don't got any problems with them. But like from what people have told me, because I was like, so what? Why do people hate these guys, or why is beef? Basically, because they attack me and I attack them, and then or like I attack them, and I didn't know they were watching me, and then they attacked back, and then I was like, what the fuck? And then they're like, now they won't leave me alone, and there's something about like kamikaze fighter, like so it was really complicated conversation, but yeah, but anyway.
Okay, then we got Pawan K with the $2 super chat saying, DCC, appreciate all you do. When pulse equals 1 cent.
I would hope at the end of the year, but I feel like it's going to be in like Q1, Q2 of 25.
Okay.
Yeah. In a year, though, oh my God.
You're going to go on vacation and just hit him with this.
Yeah, why don't you shimmy? Then I'm gonna hit him with like. Go ahead. Oh, hilarious!
Oh shit. Okay, then we got Justin Duran with the $5 Canadian saying, "Do you think we are in a left translated cycle, the Bob Lucas view, or do you think that we're in a super cycle, the mainstream view?"
No, actually, believe it or not, most people actually think we're in a left translated right now. So I did a whole joke last time because I have a lot of respect for Bob Lucas, like because he's legit. I mean, he's like he's one of the chart guys, like one of the chart gods out here, right? Like there's he's one of the guys like all these guys are secretly watching, which is hilarious to me and stuff in terms just because like I sometimes like now because the market's getting hotter and hotter and hotter, we start. But I remember like I would like because like I like he launched a video because like I'm just not watching chart videos I'm often like that, right? And then, but occasionally, like, he launched the 4-year journey thing, and then he launched that and stuff like that. And then, a couple days later, I'm like, oh, someone posted it in one of the chats or something. I was like, oh, hey, let me listen to it. Let me see what's going on. And then I would listen to his video. And then I'd start listening to, and then I'd be like, all right, let me go listen to some of these YouTubers and stuff. Because this is in the bear market when things are quieter, right? And I started listening to, so I listened to a couple of these chart guys and stuff like that. Like, they have these crazy ideas. And then as soon as Bob Lucas, within 3 weeks, they were all saying what Bob Lucas is saying. And then I'm just in my little thing like So like, if I were to say what my view is, we're in the 2017 cycle. I haven't heard anyone say that besides me. So if you heard anyone else, they fucking stole it from me. Me. Right? I don't know, someone caught me doing this shit one time. That was kind of funny. But put that super chat back up, Kyle. So right now, I guess technically, like, we're still could possibly in a left translated cycle, and it could end in February. If once we get past February, we're like clean. Basically, like until there's a summer pump in 2025, we're not in a regular cycle. So, but I mean, if the bull run lasts until at least that time, it's like, well, at least we got it somewhat. And like, because like if it topped out, if it was over in February, I mean, by April, and then it's all done for and shit's all wrapped up by April or May, and it just is what it is. But like, and that's the thing is like, no one has the balls. Like, you'll have, this is where like we'll obviously take some profits just in case and stuff, but still, you still got to leave some on the plate to fucking try to run it up again. Am I shaking the camera?
Yeah, because it's connected to the table.
My power level. That is crazy, dude. So most people think most people think like the mainstream view is just like it's gonna be a regular cycle, I guess. But like people who are in crypto and stuff, they're like, it could be a left translated cycle. I hope it's a regular 4-year cycle. I like before Bob Lucas really put this out and stuff like that, most people didn't. It wasn't even an inkling of a thought really outside of obscure guys. Most people thought it was gonna be another 4-year cycle. So I'm telling you that like that's why. Because like he's one of the last like guys that are still around and stuff. Like he's a great dude, and so like I got nothing bad to say about him. But yeah, 2 years bear, 2 years bull. Yeah, the classic cycle. Yeah. And realistically, it's like a year and a half bear. Really, 2.5 years bull is really the whole thing, right? Because it's like 1 year really bad, 1 year we're trying to find the bottom, and then like we're like there, right? Because if you look right. What did me and Charlie say? So me and Charlie were in the crypto mindset course. We were making money up until like April, and then bull market over of 22. How many months is that? By the time we hit November, dudes, like it wasn't that many. We're talking about 6 months, 7 months later. We're at the bottom of Bitcoin. Now, that was fucking horrible. That ride was shit, bro. And I mean, you guys were there for all that. I mean, I was there for all that. And like, we found think about that. We were still making money on Jewel, selling the tops on Jewel and Crystal and all this stuff. And we were still on Fanta making money in like March and April, you guys, of 2022. We found the bottom of all these coins in November, December of 2022, and then we were buying all the alt bottoms. We were continuing to DCA into Bitcoin all of 23, and here we are in 24. But for most people, they wouldn't even think the bull market started. Like most people, if you ask them, they're like, "Oh yeah, our bull run started maybe Q4." So for most people, and that's if they're like, yeah, it started in 24. I mean, I'm sorry, it didn't start until 24, or like it didn't start until Q4 of 2023. So I'm more of the opinion we're probably just in a regular cycle still right now, but it's it's not gonna it's probably gonna end a little earlier than November,
okay.
Maybe a Q3. But we're preparing for all possibilities. It could be left translated. It definitely can. So, but it just regardless of not, you can't let that stop you from making money and making moves. There you go.
Then we got Black Label Expat saying, "Did you save Morton or cure the genophage? Please explain why."
I think the first. I think I had the genophage or some shit.
I say Morden. I'm not gonna let my healer die like that.
Yeah. Wait. Are you talking about Mass Effect 3?
I'm pretty sure this is Mass Effect.
This is Mass Effect, right?
Yeah. No, this is not 3. This is Mass Effect 2.
2, yeah, the genophage. I think I said the genophage. I wanted the. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did the genophage, and then other times I'm like, man, fuck that race. I don't use Rex that often, no, but Rex was cool.
Rex.
That's another goated game, really.
Then we have the sit down with the 199 says how to offload Pulse off of Maxi into USA bank account.
You might not be able to.
Yeah.
You might be able to buy some off of there and stuff like that. Now, if you're part of outside the United States, you have to if Mexi's if everything's up into the board, you might be able to. But like, I'm pretty sure in the United States you can't with Mexi.
There we go. Then we have Jay Scott with the 199 super chat saying thoughts on Chainlink.
Go to the earlier part of the stream.
There you go. Then we have the sit down with the 199 super chat saying how much you think Pempe will pump if CB listing, if Coinbase listing.
69. We're probably going to 69 billion to like 10 billion market cap and then a dump.
Hell yeah.
This next crypto mindset meetup's gonna be crazy, bro. We're gonna be doing all kinds of stupid shit.
Then we got Feng Xiong with the $20 super chat saying, hey, DCC, in Q2, will you guys talk about the exiting in crypto? An example, if I made 50K, how would I exit it out to use and not get flagged by my bank account like Wells Fargo?
All right, so yeah, we'll be talking about exiting. We are not talk about fucking like
tax evasion,
bros. No, we have tax webinars. We tell people to pay taxes first and foremost.
IRS hired a shit ton of people to fucking
bro,
find
like,
you.
all right, we're not ever gonna be talking about some weird, like fucking weirdo shit, like about like that sort of stuff, man. No, dude, we're we always try to do everything above board as much as we can. Sometimes things are kind of gray still because the government doesn't want to clarify shit a lot of the time. But we do it as above board as we can, and we tax webinars taught by like a legal tax person. Me and Charlie don't talk like I can say like hey like long-term capital gains, like the general stuff, but like I'm not doing your taxes. You have to find an actual tax consultant, tax person to actually do your stuff, and then we can lead you towards like tax software like maybe Coinly and stuff like that. But that's just what it is.
There we go. Then we have Alan Feldman with the $5 super chat saying, what should I make the next AI song about? My guy, MG.
That getting the CMC or this guy made like a really funny fucking like that was really I love the song. It's just like I cringe hearing my name and Charlie's name. Like, I don't know why. But it's just kind of like hearing yourself, it is what it is, man. But yeah. It's not worth not paying your taxes. Pay your taxes. Or one thing you could do, bro, is I'm not tax consultant. Remember, look at the beginning of the stream. So if I have a disclaimer and stuff like that when it comes to like I don't give tax advice or anything like that, or the same financial advice. But like if you buy an investment property, you can write off probably all your crypto gains if you invest enough into it. But you then have to do that, and then you have to deal with the real world, which is like super icky,
And I think we're all caught up on the super chats.
Yep. So I mean that is one thing you could do, and if you buy an investment property, that means not a property you're not living in. You have to put like 25% down on an investment property, 25% down on an investment property. Let's just say I bought I put $1 million down, got a $4 million I don't know, could be a 16-plex or something like that. Maybe depending on where you live, because there's different prices. California, that buy me like a fucking half a cupboard. But but depending on where you live in the country, you might buy yourself an investment property. I probably would recommend, if it was me, if I was talking to my brother, I'd be like, buy it somewhere where you can like see it, at least like somewhere locally or somewhere at least close by. So, don't do out of state shit, especially if you don't know what you're doing. And then, you're renting that out. And then you can write off like $4 million of, of taxes off and stuff like because you bought that property, which is really good. And then on that $4 million property, or even $1 million property that you put $250,000 in, or even $100,000 in that gets you a $400,000 property. It all depends on what you're trying to do. A lot of times I do believe that's probably a lot better than fucking like if you're gonna pay the government a couple $100,000, you might as well just at least have a house.
Yeah.
And just have your tenants paid off or put in family to like it's better to have that than not,
And
but it's annoying. Now that's different from like doing house hacking, which is like I'm doing like, I'm living in a property for a year, getting a 3-plex or a 4-plex if I can find a 4-plex. And that's different from these investment property things. In order to do that, like I might be wrong on this, but at least from what I've talked to Steve from accounting and a couple other tax people, they've told me is that you have to not be living on the property for it to be considered an investment property like that.
And he expands on his question saying, oh man, I didn't expect that dark side of it. I was just assuming how to put in your money into your bank safely.
Well, that's not how everyone read it either.
I was
like, hold up.
When you said raise no red flags, I was like, that's tax evasion.
Right. So yeah, it's very. So, I mean, once. So did he ask on a certain exchange or just in general?
I'm guessing in general, just how to pull out.
Yeah, it's really easy. Like as an example, like let's just say you sell into a coin, you probably could sell Ethereum, or like just say you have your stablecoin, send your USDC to Coinbase, sell the USDC and Coinbase into it'll convert it to USD in the account. Then you can send that money to your bank, and then it would arrive there within a week or so. You could probably even call like a Chase Bank or your whatever your local bank is, or like a Wells Fargo or your Bank of America, which used to be Bank of Italy, or one of these other banks and stuff, or your local bank. Tell them, hey, I'm having a wire coming in from Coinbase of like $100 million. Don't be worried, this is normal. No, $1 million or $50,000 or 100,000. Usually if it's under like $1 million, they don't trip about it that bad. You get it. Now, if it's like stupid amounts of millions, then yeah, like it's like, I mean, never been flagged for like $1 million or less, but $1 million, yeah, you will talk to the manager sometimes and stuff, unless you tell them like ahead of time. But if you've done transaction like that in the past, it doesn't happen anymore. It just keep operating like normal.
Yeah, right here. Chase does not like seeing large deposits on regular checking accounts.
Exactly.
Yes, exactly.
You can then upgrade your account to either like a business one, or you can do what's called private Chase client, or they have like the private Chase clients or the private clients for almost all the other banks as well. They just don't advertise it sometimes. But I think Chase does advertise it, but I think you have to have like 200,000 or $500,000.
I think it's $250,000.
I think it's $250,000. I've got to look it up. It's $250,000 or $1 million in like liquid assets. That's not on your house and stuff, and then you can open an account like that, something like that.
Stupid amount of millions. I want that, bro.
Yeah, Wells Fargo is a shitty bank. Yes. I'm fully with you that. Yeah, fucking ripping off Mexicans for years.
Not paying them shit, taking money away from their accounts, everything.
They do like handing out credit without no question, though. I don't know why I read it. Like you just said it all sly.
Also, Miguel, have you heard of what's happening with Chase right now? They have like 1.7 billion liquid.
What do you mean liquid?
Like they supposedly have 1.7 in their account, like trillion, basically ready to buy up any local credit unions and other shit that.
Yeah. They're consolidating the banking sector. So okay, this is a really important thing, you guys. Okay, so during the bear run, so what happens is, the original quote I just can't say because it says the N-word a lot. I just can't say it, but like there's a really famous quote by Birdman, right? But I can't say it. Fuck. Okay.
Who wants to give DCC
it's
the
like,
pass?
Money long, Mexican strong. Okay. What banks? I have a lot of banks. A lot of banks. Puerto Rican banks, Mexican banks, U.S. banks. Yeah. You want to have not as many, like don't go crazy with it, but like you want to have multiple. You just don't want to have one bank account.
They're telling you to use Ninja, Miguel.
I have all the major banks except Wells Fargo. I just ain't touching that bank. Fuck that shit.
Same with Bank of America. I've just heard bad stories about
I have a Bank of America, but like I just don't use Wells Fargo. Like it just annoyed me because in my local town they only had like 1.8. Like I remember what it was. Like we're in Safeway. It was in the 18. It was like I saw the lines for that shit. I was like, man, fuck that, dude. It's like. Let's be real. You have to do it for convenience, right? Like I was a really, landscaper, like working all the time. And then I just get mad seeing gigantic lines. So I was like, where should I bank at? Where will there not be so many lines where I can get an ATM? This one. What's closest to my house? This one. Stupid, but I mean, that's what you do, like time's money,
Oh, and Tony says, DM Charlie with the time stamp. Didn't get my 2LV yet. He says,
wait, scroll back up. I didn't see. DM Charlie. Yeah, you'll get him. You not. Oh, okay.
Because he was saying,
I'll hit up Charlie about it. Yep.
He's saying, does my Telegram need my name to match the YouTube? My real name is Tony.
Yeah. That's one thing we told people. Like, yo, if you're like, you guys should have. If you have the Telegram handle, it should be the same as your YouTube thing. It just because it's confusing. But yeah, we'll get that. We'll get that to you real soon, brother. Charlie has the alluvium, so you'll get that soon. I'll take care of it, brother. I'll tell him tonight.
Yeah, look at this guy right here, backwards hat dad, saying I work in banking and I would never go to Wells.
Yeah,
there you go.
It's pretty crazy. Like you should also get like a credit. Like I would if I'm being really on, like most people, like I'd probably tell you get one of the big four, like either Chase or Bank of America. Then from there, go to a local credit union, and then when you're buying a car or something like that, you would go to the people never do this. They just go to the dealership first, but a lot of times you can go to your bank and just like, hey, I'm trying to get a car, and you can get a pre-approved loan. Then go to the dealer, and then the dealer can't fuck you up the ass as much. Now the bank ain't playing ball. Then we have to go then we have to go poo shiesty and go like, hey yo, can I? I'm trying to get this Hellcat. I'm trying to get this Hellcat, man.
Let's get him on that 27% APR.
Like, tomorrow's not promised, bros. Tomorrow's not promised, and this is the last year too. So I gotta, I'm gonna look like a fool out here, man. Like I was hoping Charlie didn't. Well, me neither. I hope not, dude. That would be not great.
That'd be crazy. Man.
Yeah, that'd be
knocking on wood. That ain't happening.
That'd be not good. Yeah, we have made contingency plans if that ever. Me and Charlie have talked about that if one of us died or something, like we'd have, hope not, but we have we have plans, but that's terrible. Hope not.
All right, we got the sit down with the 199 saying, could you send USDC from Mexi to Coinbase to offload?
You should be to Coinbase directly. Mexi you to Coinbase. Could. I would probably tell you. This is me. This is if I was doing it, I would send it to a different wallet first and then send it to there, because sometimes Coinbase can be like, hey, why are you using this exchange? Mm-hmm. And they could close your account down, and then they'll have to mail you a check to get your money back or some shit. So the thing is they just they don't want to shut accounts down. They just want plausible deniability sometimes. Allegedly, I don't know. This is like hypothetically, if I was working at Coinbase or anything or I was doing some, you might want to send it to a MetaMask and then send it that way. I don't know, What is that Shiesty Bank and shit that be giving crazy car loans? I forgot this.
Oh my god,
it's with an S.
Yeah, I'll find it right now. It's like Spectre or some shit like that.
Site loan? No, it's something with an S with the crazy loans and shit.
Safira? No.
It's a
Stratus. No.
It's not the Chrysler Group Bank either. It's like this. Oh my god, it's in California and stuff like that. It's Speedcat. What? No.
Speedcat.
Symphony Bank or something like that. There's like a bank that they just give high interest loans and shit to people and stuff. But yeah, you'll get it. If you want it, you get it, I've been to a car dealership with people like, hey bro, you really want it? It's like, Miguel, I never had a choice.
It's in my blood.
Yeah.
Oh, is this Stiffle or Stiffiel?
No, it's not that one. It's like, man, I have to fucking find it. It's bothering me. This is like the problem sometimes.
SoFi?
No, SoFi. Synchrony. My G. There you go. Synchrony be giving these fucking horrible loans to people. But
even Flynn said I was.
But they come in clutch. I actually had to get one of those loans back in the day for one of my first cars, or for my was it a work? No, it wasn't a work truck. It was a What was it? It was something like that. It was like a work truck or something like that. But lucky for me, it wasn't a an expensive truck or anything like that. But yeah, then I paid it off. Yeah, Synchrony is behind the Walgreens credit cards and stuff like that. The Synchrony gives a lot of those loans out, and there's a couple other banks and stuff that gives high interest loans. The thing is like you'd be surprised, regardless or not. Like during the last 2008 crisis, the only credit, if I remember correctly, the only credit, because obviously housing crashed, credit cards went bad. The only thing that didn't completely implode was the car market in terms of credit. It was the only one that didn't freeze up and stuff, because basically people decided, well, I need a car to get to work, so I'll fuck paying my house, fake booking my credit card, but I need my car to get around. So people were more it was one of the few things where the credit industry, the credit loaning and credit borrowing, and also because there's people who actually invest, like, you know how you can invest generally into credit cards or into these high interest loans and stuff like that. There's subsections where people only invest into high interest or mid interest and high interest, like car loans and car notes and stuff like that. Like they kind of buy like sort of like how Lending Tree does it, but in more of a corporate sense and stuff, where like they have a certain amount allocated to it. So you had much less defaults in high interest car loans and in car loans in general, because people need their cars. So there you go. There's still car repos, of course, right? A lot of Dodge Magnums getting picked up, but you know, yeah. You can always live in your car. You can't drive your house to work. That's yep. It's true. That is really true and stuff. That's why, like, that's why there's a different name for the credit score for car. You can have really bad credit, but your credit can actually be really good because, like, oh yeah, her credit's bad, but she always pays her car. So like, fuck it, we'll give you an $80,000 Tahoe, $90,000 Tahoe. Imagine taking a loan out for a motorcycle, bro. I've seen it. And motorcycles, and this thing, what's happening is because motorcycles used to be cheaper too. You used to be able to get a nice bike for like $9 grand, 10 grand, 13 grand. Bikes are starting to get up to 30 G's,
Bro,
40 G's
wait,
now.
Really?
Yeah. And
Oh my
obviously, high-end bikes are always expensive no matter what. But like the, you know, I remember a time when you can get into a retard, like a stupid ass high horsepower ATV for under, like, you know, under 10 grand, 9 grand, 8 grand, 5. You remember those days back when America was great, right? And dude, I saw commercials for like almost like $23,000 ATVs.
God damn.
Jet skis for 40, 50,000, 60,000, $100,000. And the RV game is crazy, bros. Oh my, like, you want to know where white people are spending their money, man? It's RVs. Like, they won't drop. They'll be shyster on everything. They'll drop $500,000 on a fucking RV. They'll drop $1.5 million on an RV.
He was saying, I underwrite car loans that come in from car dealerships, and I'm loving this car.
You know what I'm talking about, brother. You know what I'm talking about. Oh my god, troops. DCC for president. I've yet to tell a lie. Yeah, like, yeah, you could on the used market, but I'm saying if you're buying new or you buying like, tell me not. Even on motorcycles, right? The big allure with motorcycles, the price are. I mean, even on motorcycles, the prices are going up. Yes or yes. Yes or yes. Yes or yes. Tales from dealerships from 4chan.
Awesome
oh my
stories
god, really?
there. Yeah.
I gotta look that up. That's so funny. Yeah, RVs are horrible investments and stuff like that. I mean, you take care of them, but like, I've seen people splurge on like $800,000 RVs,
Oh my god.
$500,000 RVs. They're gigantic though, but they're really cool. But like, that's a big thing. It's like it's sort of like there is because I've worked for some really rich clients, and there is a longing. Like, I don't know whether it is. I don't know if if it's just as kids they played the Oregon Trail or some shit. Something about them wants to get on a wagon, but wagons ain't cool anymore, so they get in the RV and they want to travel America, which, you know, that's, but like, you know, and then, you know, some people like, I want to travel to Europe. You know, you can travel in about an hour if you're flying. You know, pretty. You know, one thing that made me laugh was like, I remember seeing like Joe Rogan talking about bugging out and stuff, that he has like so you can use a Tesla to bug out. He was like, hell no. I got like a Ford Runner that runs on diesel or some shit. Yeah. But RVs aren't terrible. It just depends when you can buy used, you can buy that and stuff. It's always looking at great deals. Like even on sports cars, like we're more than like, I'll talk to Fresh. We're gonna have I'll talk to Fresh when I'm in Miami and stuff like that. Shout out to Fresh from Fresh and Fit. And but we're probably gonna have another webinar this quarter for return on flex, which is basically, hey, you made some money and you want to like, you don't want to live like Aaron Clary. And you know, you actually want to like ball, but let's not be stupid about it and stuff like that. There's like, hey, you can buy, like, one of the biggest tips I can give you right now is like, you never buy a supercar brand new, unless you're making like top G money, you know. But most of the time, you want to buy a car 2 to 3 years used, or at least a year used, you know, because the moment you drive it off the lot, it loses like fucking crazy value 30%. And stuff like that. There's certain cars you want to buy them under a certain amount of miles or over a certain amount of miles, because if like some cars have like you have to pay this really expensive fee in order to for like a 20 once a car hits like 20,000 miles or 40,000 miles, it has this crazy expensive like oil change or sort of like factory reset thing they have to do for certain cars. And so sometimes you might be buying a car for 35,000 miles, and then 5,000 miles in, you have like a $20,000 fucking like fee you got to pay for your car. That's mandatory. Just, you know, stuff like that you like. We'll be talking about a lot of that stuff in the Crypto Mindset course, but later on. So, yeah.
And then the sit down asks with the 199 super chat say, "What's a good salary in your opinion in middle US?"
In the sit down, since I know you're in the chat right now, what's how much is insurance on Lambo?
Depends on age.
Depends on everything. At least because like I was talking to I don't think I talked about this too much, but at one point, and I'll go back to your super chat sit down 1 second. Well, I'm actually even answering your question. What the fuck? But in terms of like from what I've seen, depending on what level you get, it might be like $800 to $1,600, depending on what you end up getting and stuff like that. Fresh has actually got a pretty successful car rental business right now. I was actually going to jump in there and stuff like, because he has a really cool business model where you could buy a supercar, just leave it with him. They can rent it out. You get some side income. He makes some money for renting it out. And, and then you can use the car anytime you like. There's a lot of those. I mean, and it works because he's in Miami. And there's only like 2 markets I think it'll work here in the States. Would be like maybe Miami and Vegas. And then from there, it would be just take the whole thing. And from there, it would be somewhere close to like there would be places like from there, it's like certain other car markets where it's like during big events and stuff, during like Laguna Seca, during Car Week down there in Pebble Beach, people want to rent cars. There's sometimes events down there, during NASCAR. Like so there's actually guys who move their sports cars around the country. This is a lot more work. You have to really be in this, but they make a lot of money where they travel from event to event because people want to rent cars out, and they that's another little hustle that you do in Atlanta. Atlanta's a huge one, but fuck you in Atlanta,
dude.
Now I can't say this, but Fresh can. But I can't say it. But I'll put it in terms as a Mexican who I could say about Mexicans, but I wouldn't be I don't even want to rent my cars out to those fucking dirty ass beaners.
Just be
or like that's I just I'm joking around, but like that's basically what he's saying. But like you have to know the car markets and stuff like that. And regardless of now, you also know if someone's renting your car, they're gonna be busting it out and stuff like that. So you have to have insurance to take care of it all and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Atlanta, if you want to hunt down your cars. Exactly.
Yeah, people will steal your cars too and stuff like that.
If you look on Facebook Marketplace, you can see a bunch of stolen cars from the GA area of literally like a Ferrari for like 10K. And then it just says on the description, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, people wreck cars and stuff like that. And then mostly and for you don't know if you never rented like a sports car and like because we usually when I go down to Miami, we usually rent a car or something like that, right? Depending on either depends if you're gonna be driving a lot of people around or just having fun like that, you get an SUV. They're really not that expensive and stuff. But if you like sometimes you want to drive a Ferrari or this or this, we hit Fresh Up or we do other stuff like that. And there's like unless the owner's dumb, most of these cars have like secret apps in them where they know your location all the time, they know how fast you go, and that sort of stuff.
Upwards to the RPMs and how long you shift and all this other shit.
Yeah.
But anyways, where's it at?
Yeah, go back to that. Yeah, so by salary, you mean like middle America or just like middle or just like what's the new middle class?
I'm thinking middle America.
Middle America?
Let me see.
Probably like 60,000. You're doing pretty good in middle America. Single male and stuff like that.
Yeah, middle America.
Middle America, yes, 50, 60. Now, let's be honest. If you want to do good, because 50 is still decent, but like because of inflation and stuff, you're probably 65 to 70. 70, you're doing real good. Now, if you want to, but like if we're being realistically, if we take the whole country as an average, and even in middle America, man, every male in here all you guys should be trying to get to 100,000 at least, because 100,000 is really like the new 50,000, really, or the new 60,000, because like it's a sort of thing like legitimate, but like if I'm being honest with you guys, like every like 100, everyone like it's possible. You guys can all do it. I did it as a fucking landscaper. So I don't want to hear it.
But Miguel, girls want 500K minimum.
Man, bitches never even seen 500,000.
Ooh,
like let's be frank, man. Like most women are retarded. On record, I'm saying that.
Yep.
So presidential candidate Miguel, Did you once say on record that all women are retarded?
Proudly.
Just Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, oui. Oh my God. No, I said that about Hillary Clinton. I'm sorry. No, no, it's just because I mean, like, it's because I mean, even most like, if I'm being honest, like now, Miami is a different world. You have to understand, Brickell, Miami is a different world. Like women on Rodeo, where it's like Hollywood, different world. If we're just talking about like you're living in a decent city, you know, like I'm not talking about like a micro cap. I'm not talking about like some sub 10,000 fucking square. I'm talking about you live in a 30,000, 100,000 person city and stuff like that. Like I'm like, no, dude. Like, I mean, you're making money. Like, it's all about confidence and stuff too, and stuff. I mean, it's all about confidence stuff. You can drive it because you make a certain amount of you make a certain amount of money and stuff like that, and then you're not being stupid or gambling and stuff, and you're investing and everything like that. I mean, you have plenty of cash and stuff like that. Like, but everyone. I mean, you can now. It did take me a while, but like even in like a fucking bad industry like landscaping, which is not the best because the margins are shit and it's really hard work. I was able to make 100,000 plus. I did have to be the business owner, of course, right? And then I was later on, as I started making more money, I was able to pay my guys more, and they were making good, right? But you can make that as just working for yourself, or you can find a job over time or sales or something. You guys, I think 100,000 is very possible, and almost all you guys can do that. But I think $150 is legitimately where you guys all need to go. If you're making 100, if you're making 80,000, the younger you are, the least money you need, right? So you're making $60,000 from 18 to 20, or 21 and stuff. You're doing really good. But like, I talked to Kyle. I laid all these lessons on Kyle and stuff already. But let me lay him down again. Right? Sometimes I think about like why Rome burned, right? It always comes down to pussy. The Romans gave women more and more power in society, and it caused problems. I had a lot of guys that, that just turned 18, they're in their early 20s and stuff like that worked for me and stuff like that. And, I had guys that were like older than me that were working for me, and we'd always tell, and like, they would say this shit and I would say this stuff. And it was like, all your money, like as soon as you get it, like it's like clockwork and stuff. Like, coochie's expensive. I told all my guys and stuff. It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what, it doesn't matter even if she's a good girl, and then she probably is a good girl, and she's not like an asshole. But you're going to like spend on dates. You're going to go out this, and like, and I'm like, and like some of these guys are actually dating like really cool chicks, like not bad girls. But like, all right, you guys are gonna go out to dinner. You guys are going to the movies. You guys are gonna do this. You guys are gonna do that. Like you don't work. You're not to work on that weekend. Pussy's not shaped like a wall for a reason. Damien's on demon time.
Yeah.
Call him Lucian. Community college is a fantastic deal. Oh my God, I got a record scratch on that. Somewhat. If you're not like, community college is a great idea if you're not that far behind, or you're using it for vocations, or you're using it for like nursing and stuff. Like there's a local community college where I was called not Chomp. It was called MPC. I think it had the best nursing program on the entire West Coast.
Yep. There was one.
So there's community colleges were really great for that. Other ones are great for like getting you, but like there's certain people, like if you did bad in high school and then you're trying to like go to community college, and a lot of times you're so far behind, you take so much bullshit classes that it can literally kill your motivation to go, that you won't get nothing done. And it's really fucked, man. And then like the whole, like, I've got a lot of people don't agree with me on this whole college thing, like, because like, the whole like college debt is horrible, and it is. But as long as you're not going to a stupidly expensive college, like you're not going to some out-of-state bullshit college, so there is some people where they would be better off just going into the debt and just going to the 4-year college, because then you take it more seriously. Because what happens is people will not take the community college serious. And I've seen it happen, and I've seen a lot of guys throw away their potential, and women as well. Because they'll be in town, they'll be the local girl staying in the local town, getting dicked down by local dick, and end up as a local hoe or a local single mom. And then there'll be local dudes that fuck with these local chicks that get stuck at the local town and have a local life. little moment of silence. You know, and then sometimes I go back and think, like, if all men are shit, why do women still keep getting pregnant? And it's still an investment. Like the thing is too, like, shouldn't even say, no, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put myself on front seat on this one. Girls get fat quick. Yeah, the dudes too. Everyone does, man.
Relationship weight is real.
Relationship is weight. I said that you're gonna start gaining weight, dude. You're gonna start doing this. It's like and then two, like, oh my god, when you get in a relationship and you have drunk sex for the first time, like, oh my god, it's the best shit ever. And then you're like I've seen guys fall into that trap and shit. And I've warned guys too and stuff, like, where like it happens, or guys get addicted to like the first time they ever have sex high, and then it's like, oh my god, it's the best shit in the world, and then they're trying to get high all the time, and then I was like, bro, weed is so much money, legal weed. Now that it's legal and stuff, like, you used to be able to buy a good chunk for $40, and like you're spending like a $160 now for that bullshit. And then at the end of the day, then you got to think about it. Am I doing this because I like to get high, or I'm using this because I'm not happy with my life? And half the fucking time, it's, yeah, weed sex is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Until it's not.
Yeah.
And then, or you be a person like me, you know, master race, that, you know, that smokes weed, and then my weed's giving me a talking to. Or like,
I lose sensitivity, so it kind of.
I mean, it's just me. I know. I'm just a bitch made here. But like, I smoke weed. You know, you haven't talked to your dad in a while. Motherfucker. God damn.
Fucking the sit down.
When's the last time you talked to your godfather? You know, while you're doing this, David Goggins is running right now. Bro, I be getting the guilt, bro. That's why I know, like God put me on earth to work and fucking get shit done. I don't know how you guys have the genetics to be lazy. I don't know. It makes me mad. I fucking fall asleep one day and I'm the next day, I'm just mad. I'm around I always catch myself. I'm big mad. Kyle knows this. I'd be like around the house. I'm just big mad right now. Like, what are you doing? Right? I'm on my kitchen table right there. Kyle comes by. He's like, what are you doing? I'm just big mad right now. Pissed off, bro. I could have got so much shit done yesterday. I fucking fell asleep. Lame shit. Lame-o shit. Oh, I got some good sleep today. Oh my god, I'm so cool. Loser shit.
Mexicans are born to work, drink, and reproduce.
I get pissed off going to Disneyland sometimes. happiest place on earth.
Man, fuck Disneyland.
I'm a grown, independent man.
You're not telling me to play that shit. All right, let me get it right now.
Oh my god.
Holy.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
Hey, boss. Good morning. Good. How you doing? Listen, man, I'm not gonna be able to make it in today. No, I'm not calling in sick. I'm calling in rich. Yeah, you remember those Shiba Inu coins that you laughed at me for buying? Well, I bought 100 million of them. And wouldn't you know that damn thing hit a penny? And now it's worth $1 million. So yeah, I'm calling in rich. No, I'm serious. So I won't be in ever again. Hello? Hello? Motherfucker just hung up on me. Fucking hater.
¡Dale, güey! ¡Dale, güey! ¡Dale, güey! ¡Mi pinche bot, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está mi pinche bot? ¡Me está ganando el pendejo! ¡Chingas a tu madre, güey! ¡A tu pinche madre, güey! ¡Chingas a tu madre, güey! ¡Eres un pendejo!
The average penis size in America is 5.5 inches. Guess what the average size at my company is? 8.3. Oh, but Royce, I was born with this penis. It's out of my control. Do you even watch porn, man? There are literally hundreds of ads for penis enlargement pills. Just click on one. They work, man! They fucking work! What, you scared? Scared of growing? Scared of having a big fat cock? If you don't want to grow your dick, you don't want to grow your clientele. You don't want to increase your salary. You don't have any drive. Where are your goals, man? Why the fuck would I hire somebody who doesn't want a big dick?
Why? You gotta be the type of person that wants more. You know. Now, at the end of the day, this is something that I think that the red pill is. I really believe the red pill is mad at Rolo. For Rolo not telling people what to do. I think deep down, you know, he wrote the Bible, he wrote the red pill Bible down. And for the most part, I think in there he also said, don't be a cunt, but do you, brew. And then people like, no, tell me what to do, like the Bible says. But like, no, here's the instruction manual. This is what it is. Morpheus, why did my eyes hurt? Because you've never used them, Neo. What'd I do from here? Well, it's Minecraft, bro. Go do whatever you want. I don't like that. Well, too bad. Too fucking bad. You have to do what you have to do, you know? And now, and that is the big thing right there too. And that's with a lot of life. That's one of the hardest things ever. Like, I remember even when I was in high school, like, what do I want to do with my life? What do I do with my life? What am I doing with my life? You know? And I, for a long time, couldn't figure it out, you know? I mean, it was right in front of me. I always wanted to work in money and do money stuff, but like, you know, don't have any. So like, and you know, it took a long time to get to this point, basically, right? But you know, I made it, which is cool. But yeah, I'll answer some more super chats right now, you guys. But this is why, like, even in the red pill and stuff like that, you know, you like that's the big schism that I think TradFi guys and everyone else can't understand. And they're usually, you know, the you know, the internet, when it comes to everybody else and stuff, and you know, all these big channels that attack Fresh and Fit, they just don't like to see men organized. That's how revolutions start. What do you think they went after Tate for? He got really big. He started to get big and powerful. They went after him. You know, why are they going after Fresh and Fit? Like, why are they trying to come after crypto? Why were they trying to pass that bill earlier that makes custody in your own crypto? Like, they're going to try to pass these things. But and this is to go to a point earlier that I was about to say, which was that they can only attack crypto when it's weak. Crypto prices are up. Crypto people have money. People are passionate again about crypto. The number of people in crypto keeps going up. The government starts reeling back because they can't attack it because there's too many people that care about it. And the people that are attacking have money. And their money only keeps going up. Fuck. Remember in the bear market, half of our crypto shows was about the central bank digital currencies, the United States government coming out with their own crypto card. Get BRICS country going to take down the dollar, and there's nothing we can do about it, Miguel. The death of American empire is upon us. Crypto pumps. You know, I was always a goddamn American, but today I'm a goddamn American. These goddamn Chinamen, these Wuhan virus people and stuff from these BRICS countries, they don't stand a chance against goddamn God bless America. Now we got this horrible pig called Biden. I made a meme coin called Bowden. You should probably pick it up and stuff before the elections. Probably do pretty good for you. Just, you know, do your own research. You know, YAK. But, you know, I made a fortune over here on Selena. Bought the Pulse chain lows. I got the boots with the Spurs. Doing pretty good for myself. In my own custom studio. Got more cameras than Hollywood right now. Getting more cameras by the day. Studio lights everywhere and stuff. You know, like I got sunglasses right here on the table because sometimes my future gets so bright. Doing all right for myself. But because the goddamn prices are high, how much news have you heard about the world about these central bank digital currencies? They've shut the fuck up, haven't they? Where's all the news about all these central bank digital? Remember? Go back at Charlie's shows. Go back to my shows. Like every other show we were doing, we were talking about news coming about the central bank digital currency. I think some of the most viral content that I did on my Instagram originally was about the central bank digital currencies. There's no more news. You know why? Because I got 8.3 inches, bro. And I bought a bunch of 9s. 9 inches, baby. 9-inch BBC. Doing real good on the price chart right now. And that's what happens. Right now, because we're in a bull run, the governments are weak. They're reeling back. Oh, the SEC's loose. Do you think if crypto was in the bear run, they would have fired those fucking crypto dudes? Because they can't. Because crypto's price keeps going higher. They can't fuck with us anymore. That's what's happening right now. But it's going to come back. They always pass this fuck shit when we're weak. When crypto prices crash, we're at each other's throats and they get shit done. That's what happened. I already know they're going to pass. Like this next bear run, they're going to pass the central bank digital currency on. And let's be honest, USDC is already that. I mean, let's be for real. And and you're right, election year. But crypto's strong right now. Money long, crypto strong. Money weak, y'all bend your knees. That's what's happening. They can't pass this stuff. They can't pass anti-crypto laws because crypto's fucking pumped. Like all this shit, like the SEC is, watch this. ETF passes. BlackRock. Fidelity. All these funds pass pass Bitcoin ETFs. Bitcoin pumps. SEC starts looking stupid. Clown makeup. Bitcoin today has passed its all-time high. Bitcoin, like.
Yo, look what Hot Llama said.
Pull it up.
He's saying, I had a friend apply for the job at the Fed working on the CBDC, and they told him he'd have to sell any crypto he owned if he was to be hired. Whoa. What the actual
And
fuck?
this is another reason, too. All our enemies' technologies, the banks and all this stuff. Our enemies' technologies is like they have like there's only a certain pool. Let me put this on real quick. Let me take the rollie off, put it on the other wrist. 1 second. I always find it so funny when I stare sometimes when I stare that way, I always look at Robert Kiyosaki's face with the cash flow quadrant. My mountain of alcohol over that I have over there. All right. So there's only a certain amount of talent in the pool, right? There's only a certain amount of developers. It takes a while to train these people. It's just like engineers. It's just like there's only a certain amount of blue collar workers, right? There's only a certain amount of these blockchain devs and these people, and there's actually, and then even less talented devs. Like I've said this before, Pareto principle: 80% of devs are dog shit, at least. And I think I said this like during the bear run. And I said this in 21, and people are like, oh, like oh my god, I fucking like I said the fucking Holocaust was real or some shit, like. I don't know what it was. Like, oh my, I said that shit. And I had people like stumbling on Twitter and in my comment sections back in the day. Losing their shit when I said that. But it's true. Most developers are just copy and paste. They ain't making any new they ain't creating anything brand new. Now, then there's really good, but there's great developers, bro. Like Pulse Chain's got some really great developers. A lot of people in the Pulse Chain community got great developers and stuff. But let's be honest, there's some terrible guys in Solana, there's some terrible guys in Pulse Chain. There's terrible people everywhere. It's the truth. It's the truth, just like everything. No, I shouldn't say that. That's a little bit. But, when crypto's pumping, why the fuck would I work for the government? because like you make more money on crypto projects. What happens is when everyone's like, oh, I love crypto, I'll never betray crypto, I love it so much, fuck all you, woo! 6 months into the bear run, FTX happens, oh, but all this bad stuff happens. They're all out of work, don't have jobs. The better ones are like, fuck, man, I don't have jobs, my portfolio's down. They go start working for corporate America, and that's what happens. That's when when all the innovation happens for like the corporate side is because they all get hired during the bear runs for dirt cheap, and all this talent loosens up, and then the fucking TradFi absorbs it, and that's the people trading us. Like that's what happens. That's exactly what happens every fucking time, every bull run. So, and then this, and then when, why does, and then all this, and then people are like, why during the bull run? So it's because what happens is like, all right, remember how he talked about, like, I've said this on a lot of streams, that guys go on 2 modes: pussy, money, business, work, money. You know, they're just back and forth their whole life. So it's like crypto doing good, I work over here, innovation happens. Crypto does bad, I leave. Now, I'm not saying all developers, but like not all developers can stay hired. Like there's people who are not copy and paste in the first cycle, then they get really good, and they're like they can actually deploy a lot of cool contracts, and then they actually start experimenting, and then they get really good at. And then some people are just good at launching stuff, but that's a skill. That's a really big skill. It's a flip flop. Now, and guys can sometimes do both. Sometimes you're like things are just going so good you can just keep earning money and stuff, but something happened, you have to then focus back on one. Like guys, I mean, that's what happens. Your business is doing real good. You take your eyes off the ball for like a second, but you're still running it good, and then you're like getting pussed, doing all this other stuff, and eventually you go the pasa de verga. Oh shit, got to focus back on the business. Or some people just stay on the coochie because they fucking never took the red pill, and then like, oh my god, and they have to restart their life. Why is it hard to balance? It's just, it is what it is. It's just like this. You know, what is it like? It's sort of like it's a trilemma in a way where like, you know, there's like a famous example of like there's a pyramid, right? You know, get good sleep, get good grades, social life, pick 2. Fuck. Social life, good grades, okay, no sleep, fuck. Sleep, good grades, no social life. Sleep, social life, bad grades. Except on this one, it's pussy or money. Now you can get both, and some guys can balance it a lot better and stuff. But during those building phases, you're working on the business, even though you're not like. And then once you maintain, because you can if you're good and you you can maintain it. But during that pussy getting phase, your eyes not 100% on the business and stuff like that. It's just what happens, you know. So during these phases when this happens, right, during the bear run, we have like there's all the, like basically the government wants to do all these bad stuff to us and take powers away from us, but they can't, because it's hard for the government to pass stuff against crypto when the prices are up, because it's like it looks bad. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Prices are up, doing things, and then on top of that, then if they radicalize and really piss crypto people off, this is a money industry. People start donating to put lawyers and put people against them, and then they're like, oh fuck, they can start coming after me, I better chill. But once the prices crash, bad news keeps happening, prices keep going down. You see, this is why it's a bad idea. Then more people start falling for it, and then they like, that's what happens. So that's what's happening. So all this bad stuff, the bad stuff's going to happen in the bear run. You know it, like, and then this is where all the bad laws are happening. This one they kick us when we're down. And then basically they try and they're biding their time while the prices are up. So we just got to enjoy it, you know. Fight fire with fire. But that's why they fear us, is because we're a money industry. Money talks. Money talks. All right, let's go back to Super Chats.
Gotcha. All right. Let's see. We got Only Perez with the $5 super chat saying last run ILV's all-time high hit 1,900 with circulating supply of 600K. Now with a supply of 6 million, will it have a greater impact on price during this bull run?
Correct. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If we were at 600, I mean, honestly, I think we'd be probably like at $800 right now if we had the 600 supply. But yeah. More supply means it just takes more hodlers and more money and stuff to get the price up to that point. But I do believe we'll get back to 1,800. And there's also, once a game is implemented, there is like buybacks that happen with income that's generated within the game in Ethereum that's then used to then buy up coins from the supply and stuff. So there's always going to be a constant buy, like not a buy and burn, but more a buy and distribute in a way. And then the distribute happens to people who stake their coins inside of the IOV pool, which is not activated right now. But when that does happen, then people will start staking their stuff out. You know how people got super crazy about staking 555 Quattro Cinco. I'm staking my. No, I wouldn't be shocked to add this to Illuvium. They put a 4-year lock at some point. And so I think right now there's like a 2-year lock or a 1-year. I think it's a 2-year lock max. It might be. No, it's a 2-year lock. There's a 2-year lock right now. I wouldn't be shocked that like people start like, because it's like there's like these like. All right, not to be racist, but I already feel you guys judging me already. All right, I'm not to like. All right, there's gonna be some YouTube channels probably on Illuvium side, of course. They're gonna be like dudes with glasses and stuff. I used to wear glasses, but like dudes with glasses with spreadsheets. Be like I've made the maths. The maths is mathing right now. Like I've done my spreadsheets, I've done the numbers, I've done this and stuff like that. It's ROI positive if you invest in stuff because like you understand it's not about price appreciation of coins, it's about income of total. Bitch, stupid. Oh my god, when you hear that. Start my DCA out. Not in the early parts, but but come on, like yeah, I mean according to my calculations, the math and the income will be really good. It will be. Like right now, I have staked Illuvium because I've been staking so I've okay. Just for everyone to know, I've divested myself out of 2/3 of my Illuvium ILV pools. I have one pool that I'm just keeping perpetually there. I'll just keep it for a long time now. But like I made these investments during the bottom of the bear run. A sizable amount of money, like was a very large, like 5-figure amount. Been yield farming Illuvium, divested that back. Have another portion of my IOV pool still there, just yield farming, just keeping it there for now. And I've taken back that Illuvium and that Ethereum and put it back in my piggy banks. Doing pretty good. And this is just me. As a casual, well, not even casual, I'm in this full time, but still, as a casual crypto observer, I saw this with Luna. I've seen this with a lot of the Brainiac coins. Like they always catch a lot of Asian guys and Asian YouTubers with this. I'm sorry, I'm trying, I'm trying, but it just come on, right? And I've seen this with certain other people in other communities as well and stuff. But they I'm always wary when I see like streams where like people are pulling out a lot of spreadsheets and stuff, and like all this like, come on, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Trust me, man. It is what it is. I've been on streams. I did this with Hex and stuff. Like I've been on streams, man, with Discord Syndicate back in the day where god damn, bro. I've been on. Now that does work. Like when the spreadsheets work is right now. The spreadsheets work right now because like fair prices are down. It works in Pulse Chain. It works everywhere. The math is mathing, Miguel, until it doesn't math. Spreadsheets don't prepare you for spreadsheets. Yeah. The thing is like the goddamn, I said spreadsheets and it says spreadsheets. Spreadsheets. Oh,
spreadsheet dons.
Oh my god. Pyramid scheme. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be a funny stream, you guys. Or 3 hours in. This is hilarious. But these spreadsheets are correct. It's just a lot of times they don't account for black swans and just crypto drops massive amounts. Sometimes your shit depegs. That happens. Like Richard says all the time, 80%'s happened. But other communities don't know that and don't say that. That happens. Like if you've been in Pulse Chain a long time, you've been in Hex a long time, you learned these lessons already. Like with staking's are great. Like I still stake. My t-shirts are still growing. But I keep a good liquid amount. I keep like what do I want to keep here so I can take profits? This cool. I'll spread this around just so I have some income and some coins coming out in the future. Nice, done. Stable coins on this. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, I think one of the more dangerous things to do is yielding on stables, then rehypothecating stables, and just got to be careful with that. I mean, that is more of a right IQ side of the brain, and then some people can do it and do it really well, and then it does because I've seen guys make insane money, like they're yield farming with like $5 million in stables, making good money, and then DPEG happened, they fumbled the ball, and they just gave away all the gains, and they're down 30% on the money, but they got out at least. So like they wasted it's never a waste because you get airdrops and you get other stuff. So it's never completely a waste, but like imagine like on $5 million, you may have been able to make that. So there's stable coin yields, and then there's like you're depositing yields, you're depositing like stable coins to, and that's a different sort of, that's more degenerate, but that's different type of farms. But I've seen things where like things happen and then they're down $2 million, but they were able to take profits on other stuff, so they still made money, but they're like, damn, I lost $2 million on stables. Shit. No, on the last one. Anyway, keep going.
Okay, then we have Hexican American with the $4.99 super chat saying, so based, Pythagoras taking notes.
Damn right.
Then we got Daniel Flores with the $1.99. You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you a single mom.
Now you're single mom.
Then we have the Silent Buyer with the $1.99 super chat saying, is Nier a better buy than Render?
I have to look at the price. Let's pull the price. Let's look at Nier. Nier is about $7.
God damn it, Pawonke.
What happened?
He's like, I'm gonna start saying spread cheeks on my work conference calls and pretend I have a lisp.
Bro, chill. Chill, bro. I mean, it's held up pretty well and stuff like that. Now it has, I mean, if I were to look back from here, right? $20. Yeah, I mean, Nier's a good buy. Nier's a good buy and stuff like that. It's a more corporate version of Solana, Y Combinator and stuff like that and everything like that. So like, yeah, it's a good buy and stuff like versus like Render. I mean, Render's just the AI play as well. It's a good play and stuff. So I think it's a much lower in market cap as well. If I were to go down, let's see, run. Yeah, 33. Oh, 33. Ooh, wait, hold up. But boom, much it's just off its all-time highs, $13. Come down here to $8. No, $9. $7. I mean, they're both like, I mean, obviously the like Render could probably go a little more crazier just because it's like, well, it's basically once it passes all-time highs, it's like, what's possible? Who knows, right? Versus like Nier's $20, so it's like, like, oh, it's $20 in the past, but a lot of money can flow into Nier because Nier's got that money and stuff like that. But the AI, they're both, I mean, fuck by both, man.
There we go. Then we have Life Being Free with the $8.99 New Zealand saying, have you heard of a research coin? RSC, co-founder of Coinbase, is behind it.
Yes, a long time ago. Yeah, this thing is, yeah, I saw it and didn't do a lot, if I remember right. Let me pull up the old screen here. And then just like kadooshed. Did very well, but damn, it was, yeah, pretty crazy and stuff like that. Is it on Coinbase now? Not yet. Interesting. They'll probably get on Coinbase at some point. I don't know much about it. I just remember hearing about this and stuff like that. But like, this is the problem too, is when we heard about it, it's like, this is the like, we're doing pretty bad right now. And then on top of that too, like, we're buying the lows on other stuff and stuff. So it just kind of is what it is.
For like 8
it's still pretty low
months.
market cap. It's still like, but fully diluted, I mean, it is 600 and stuff like that. It's only a small. You have to do some research to see it. But the one good thing about this, I would say at least, is that with this much time, you'd think there'd be more supply. So it's like slowly emitting, but you got to know that like they could do airdrops or and then they could. It just depends if they're doing airdrops to people or they're giving yield farms or like there's going to be some sort of thing to incentivize more money coming into this ecosystem. But yeah, not terrible. I mean, not terrible, really. To look more into it later.
Okay, then we have the real John F. Kennedy saying with the $2 super chat saying $500 ILV and I'll buy a 2022 Tesla with FSD for $35K.
It's so trippy seeing a Tesla truck in person.
It is.
It's so weird. It's such a weird truck, but
it's a Roblox car.
It stands out a lot, huh?
Yeah, it really does. There's some of them that are done nice.
Yeah. I saw someone make a donk out of a but it looks so cool though. Like they got really cool rims and shit on it, but it's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, thanks, John F. Kennedy.
We have
Daniel Flores, that'll be the last super chat.
Yeah, we got Daniel Flores saying my uncle was asking me about investments and I was telling him about his 401k and how he's retiring next year. But what he has shocked me because that's not enough in this era. What he has.
Yeah, it's just yeah, there's just not a lot of financial education and stuff in the Latino community. I mean, it's just I'm trying, but I got to get more famous, you guys. Come on, hit more likes, share more places, subscribe more. Alt accounts, subscribe more. No, but yeah, it's just tough. It's just because like I mean, there's a lot of people. I know tons of people that are like, oh, I'm gonna get my social. They're like counting down the days to get the Social Security check. It's dog shit. Like, what is it? It's nothing. But the thing is, at his age, especially if he's going to get his 401k, so he's about to be like where he's be able to withdraw maybe 59 and a half. So like he's already gotten a lot of his working years out of him and stuff like that. So it's like super like. For someone of that age and shit, it's super dangerous for them to put anything like more than like 10% into crypto, just because there's no time to make it back, right? But like Bitcoin is a decent, or just Ethereum, and maybe one like super to sell like L1, and that could help out. But the thing is to convince that person, it's tough, And then half the time they only want to get in during like like when they start hearing it at their work or they start seeing it on the news. But if you're seeing it on the news everywhere, getting close, Dale way. I mean, like I will, and this other thing too, like if these 401ks are I mean, during the ETF cycle, I mean, we're not even done, you guys. Like the 2029 might be the biggest one, and that's when like right now we're starting to get some of the Wall Street money, but this is still like active people who are like actively buying into an ETF. They actually have to go to the broker and go like, hey, I'm self-managing my own funds here a little bit. Hey, I'm going to buy some of the BlackRock ETF here, right? That still takes a certain level of sophistication, and a person that's at least trying to pay attention and grow is trying to do that. Once Bitcoin and some of these ETFs get into like the passive funds, oh my God, like where's the wealth transfer happening? They're like the boomer retirement money and some of these 401ks are going to be used as extra liquidity by us, bros. Not intentionally, but it's just going to happen.
I want to say something towards Damien's point, saying people my age don't even have extra money to invest. Housing costs is kicking Gen Z in the ass. And
housing costs is kicking millennials in the ass. Bro.
Yeah, I was going to say millennials.
Bros. Like, I'll tell you this, though. I mean, this is like, you should be grateful every coverage. But like, dude, when I got out of high school, bro, housing prices, bro, was bad, bro. I mean, we like, as a millennial, I've not been disillusioned out of work. And because I've gotten the American dream. But Jesus, man, that was a hard fought dream. It's what is it? What's that quote? Many people who believe in the American dream are people who are asleep. Well, I woke up, bitch. Got it. But it was tough. I mean, the thing and then some of the extras coming out like, well, I was during COVID and stuff like. It's true that was pretty traumatic as well. But I
mean, for Gen
that housing prices was bad, man. As a Hispanic, bro, that was not cool.
Especially working in the housing.
Yeah, that housing's been kicking everyone's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like I knew to buy real estate. I just couldn't. Yeah.
Because COVID stopped everyone's education, really.
Yeah, I remember talking to my dad. Like, I mean, me and my brother Eric were used to say, like, damn, I wish I was 10 years older. I could have been with my dad during the housing boom, and we would have killed it, bro. But it's just like we just weren't old enough. You know, we're just kids. You know, yeah. It is what it is. But hey, didn't have the housing boom, but I got the crypto boom. Let's not fuck it up. Let's keep working. Let's just get this money, you guys. Don't fuck this up. The crypto mindset course is coming out in 3 days. Don't miss this shit out. We got it collectively. We pulled together. We're gonna fucking make it. We've already made a lot of money already. We're gonna make even more. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I will be live tomorrow as well. I'm gonna be streaming as much as I can up until we're on the flight and stuff to Miami, and I'll convene with Charlie and stuff. I'm not sure if he's streaming tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be streaming tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow, man. Make sure to sign up on the link. It's pinned in the chat right now for the latest crypto mindset course. Leave your best email address in there, and we will DM you. We will send the fucking telegraph. Make sure to check your spam messages and your inbox for that link, man. So thank you so much for joining me, man. Peace.
You didn't have to cut me off. Think I like it now.